Fucking painkiller.
The views and opinions expressed on this show by its guests are not necessarily those of Lounge Media Group or the show host. So if you sue someone, make sure it's the party responsible for hurting your feelings. Also, grow up, be an adult, and understand not everyone thinks like you. And that's okay.
Yo, 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 what's crap? How the heck did I get moved all the way down here? Golly, freaking put that loser JR down there towards the bottom.
Hey, you know what? I don't
Chicken
care
butt.
where I'm at because I still have a voice that will be heard.
Nah, not anymore.
Got a light socket.
Not anymore. He doesn't. So he can go ahead. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
That sucks.
Good.
Hey, bro, how are you, sir?
We're awesome, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna put Steve on the big screen here. Hold on, there, Steve Areno. Yeah, bro, because you're walking around Walcott, Iowa. We need to see that business.
Oh, he's in Walcott. You got spud up there.
Boom. Yeah, look at that.
Hey, so yeah, it's pretty nice outside. Last year we had a tornado almost run us over, so hopefully not this year. But we're just out here at the Walcott, Iowa Truck Show, checking out some beautiful trucks today. So thanks for having me on, Pedro.
Yeah, Steve, I appreciate you joining, man. I sent you that link, and right after it, I was like, man, holy crap, I forgot Steve went to Walcott, and I was like, I hope he hops on, dude. So heck yeah, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
and
that's awesome. I went and saw your girl, man. She said,
I was about to say. I know, dude. I was about to say I saw you hooked up with my girl Bobby, man. She texted me and she said, Dude, she said, "Who's this?" And I said, "That's my boy Steve." He texted me and said, "Pedro, I need to find where the party's at." And I was like, "Oh, you just got to go find my girl Bobby McGee."
Yeah. She said that this place shuts down at like 9 or 10. I was like, oh not tonight, not tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what all they were doing, man. So I wasn't there last year when they had that. I was going to go this year, but my wife made me promise her that I could not travel for the month of July because I had honeydews that I had to catch up on.
Yeah, that's why I got rid of my house, Pedro. That's why I sold my house so I can live in an apartment. I don't have honeydews anymore, man. Come on.
Yeah, man,
awesome.
fuck that. No, man, yeah. I gotta have this. I can't deal with. I mean, I already don't like my neighbors being as close as they are. I sure as hell wouldn't want them only 2 layers of sheetrock away from me.
No, we're living in one where you can't really hear. It's all cemented, so it's a really nice place, like condos and stuff. So, but yeah, it's super nice. But how was the week of slinging freight for you, though? How was freight this week?
Nice.
Dude, this week was good, bro. Man, locked down a new customer, man.
Nice.
Out of complete luck, dude. And this really cool stuff. Guy does recycled e-waste, man, and it's pretty cool. That was that smelting thing that I posted up that video. Like they melt all that shit down, man, and and they ship it out. Take it to a port and they ship it out. So. Yeah, man, it's like freaking hell yeah, dude. So hooked up with that guy, moving some other freight or Spill Bully. Ran my first load for Spill Bully. Like, dude, I'm super stoked about that shit. Actually, I ran 2 of them this week already.
Nice. That's the deal right there. There's still a lot of freight moving. There's a lot of freight on the board. So I know where all the trucks are at, though. They're here in Iowa at the truck stop. They're not moving any freight right now. So.
I know. You need to tell them, get their ass out there and get some loads on the back of them.
Get their asses to Texas and tell them to take all my loads to North Dakota. Thanks.
I'm telling you, right? I had a guy.
I got 165 loads to move, and I ain't got time for these guys to be up there bragging about their trucks to each other.
Yeah, right.
What about you, Steve? How was your week, bro?
I think it was a slow start. We crushed June, man. June was awesome, but July starting off a little bit slow, but I think we'll end up having a really good month. We're up like almost 30% year over year thanks to all the new agents we've brought on recently. So it's been pretty awesome.
That's good, dude. That's really good.
Complain. Yeah.
You just got to find somebody to listen, but nobody here is going to, so don't start.
My wife walked away. She didn't want to hear me listen. She didn't want to listen to me.
Oh man, that's good, dude.
I want one of these right here.
What's that? Are those neon signs?
Yeah.
Oh, they're clocks. Ooh, those are fucking dope, bro.
Here's the thing, mancaveclocks.com, man. Check out these guys, man. These things are awesome.
Hey, is that the Roadworks truck behind you?
No, I don't think so.
Turn around. Oh no, okay. I just saw a trailer. I was about to say, if so, go. I was like, go in there so we can yell at Emily.
I wanted to give you guys a shout out real quick.
Cool, man.
ID, there we go. Who's a member?
Lombard up there with truck parking?
Yeah, Lombard's here.
Dude, go find Lombard. That's what you got to do. Go find our boy.
I ran into him a little bit ago.
That's my dude right there.
Here?
He's got to be here. He's got to be there.
You guys?
No, we're here. We can hear you. We got you.
I actually got turned around. Hold on. Pedro.
Steven, what's up, my bro?
I think I lost him. I don't know what happened.
Nah. We got you, dude. We got you.
Okay. I think we got disconnected. He was having some issues. I came by a minute ago because my phone was going to die, and I was like, you guys have a plug-in for an iPhone.
Man, oh, man. How long are you there for, Steve? Or are you going to be there all weekend,
the
Steve?
Roadworks truck's right here, I think. So we'll stop on by there.
Can y'all hear me, or is he just the only one that can't hear me? Okay.
I can hear you. I just don't think he's got a headset on.
No, he had his earbuds in. I could see him when he turned his phone around.
Yeah, earbuds are lame.
I know he needs to get him a trucker headset. Ain't that right? Like we got.
Hell yeah.
Who let Josh in here?
You did, Adam. You're in control of everything.
He sure is. What's up, peoples?
Oh my God.
Josh, you better be good. Dude,
I already told you I am.
I'll get my tier 1 operator Dan up there to come square you away.
jumping out of
Dan
helicopters.
JR,
Dan could
how
try
many
it.
light sockets did you stick your tongue in today? Your hair is sticking straight up, my dude. Or are you just pulling it out?
There.
Okay. Yeah,
Is
there you
that
go.
better?
You know,
All right. Oh,
you
there's
said
the
he used to
roadworks
be a-
truck.
You said he used to be a tanker. I think he could pass for a. You could pass for a Donald Sutherland
I
doppelganger
was supposed to
from,
go get a haircut today, and I didn't do it.
from Kelly's Heroes.
What's the new front on the theft of cargo out there lately?
It's still happening. It's still happening.
Nothing to stop it.
Nothing new to report.
The average freight broker is still stupid.
Yeah, we have guys talking up.
I used to have a boss that used to say NSTR, nothing significant to pass.
What's
I
up,
just got
Dale?
on about 20 minutes ago with
Speak up.
someone I work with, and
Yeah, you got people on LinkedIn
the
posting
agent
about
just got
how
low stolen
Bosnian and Serbians are.
You said-
workers
you
in
said you had a-
America, so that means that the fraud will never end.
It will never end, Steve. Chad, you say someone had a load stolen today?
different agent with the same company. Not me, no. No, it's,
Man.
I'm one of those brokers. I give my every shipper the full information and have them verify prior to loading the truck. And if there's any red flags, we don't go with it. But it's honestly as widespread as it is, as much exposure as there is. I can't believe it's still happening.
It's like it's so simple.
Dude, this is the best time to do it. Like, you know what they say, the best place to commit a crime is right down the street from the cop shop. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
so
It probably happened. It probably happened in Houston, and a guy named Spud is probably the one that did it.
now
Look, if you steal
He's
my
running
load,
out
you're
of
in a
Houston
world
like
of
he's
hurt.
on fire.
Definitely
Oh.
get my
You
load
steal
put
this
back.
stuff, that's on you. Okay, it's on you.
Spud said, I just get paid to drive. He's like, it ain't my stuff.
Oh, I hate driving. I hate it.
Carm, what's up, bro? You still at work?
I'm grinding away, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take that. Don't tell them I'm here.
Your secret's safe with us.
Yeah, bro. How was your week, dude?
Busy, man. As you guys know, it's busy this time of year. So
What up, Reed? I know, man. I saw them numbers in that meeting the other day. That's good stuff, broski.
yeah, things are popping off. It always does like this, like June, July spike.
Yeah.
Dude, Q3 is gonna pop. Like it's just gonna get so much worse.
You think so?
Oh, dude.
Like where's how, Adam? Give us our predictions.
Yeah.
Spot rates are going to increase 15 to 20%.
What do you say? How much?
15 to 20%.
You're too low.
You think I'm too low?
Yeah. 30. I'm saying between 35 and 45%.
Shippers are going to go out of business. Like there's not going to be any shit to ship.
I know, but I'm just saying that I mean, we got paid $3,000 to go from San Antonio to not Austin, San Antonio to Arlington
I
for a
just-
legal load.
I got
Legal
a
load,
legal load.
6,000 pounds.
I got a legal load that picked up in California 2 days ago, going to Maine, paying $13,000. Legal.
Yeah, and if they keep shooting bullets over there, it's going to only go north.
That's the thing. What up, Lombard?
What's up, bitches?
What an entrance.
Steve Vest came right over. He says, you got to jump on Freestyle Friday.
Dude, what is up, Lombard? How you doing, bro?
Good, man. You guys missed the Trucker Olympics, dog. You should have seen me in that truck pull, dude.
Were you really doing it?
I was upset.
Yeah,
I
they
was
did. Yeah,
upset that I didn't go, man.
they did a little while ago.
Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out who's got this damn background.
I'll guarantee.
Figured it out. It's Dell. No, Dell.
Damn it, Dill.
Damn it,
Diesel
Dell.
Dell. What a sick name. Oh, there's a lady in here. I better behave.
Oh, she just flicked you out. Be nice, Dell.
I
You
said she had a
nuts.
cool name.
I know she was talking about me talking crap about her background noise. How you liking Iowa 80, broski?
Man, it's good up here. You know, it's a little hot, but you know we're used to that
You
heat.
are
We know.
sunburnt like a mother, dude. I just
What?
want you to
Dude.
know.
Hold on, I gotta see if I can do it.
What do you expect?
You are crispy, bro.
I gotta see if I could show. I gotta see if I could show this. Hold on. Let me.
Get the blur ready. Get the blur ready.
First time today.
Let me do
Hey,
this.
Dale, hold on. I got to keep you
Hold on.
muted, Dale, because the sound is feeding back. Yeah, thanks. It's
Yeah.
feeding back through you. If you have earbuds, try to hook those up. It always happens with people with laptops. Holy crap. The
you see the
sun, the
chocolate
arm that
tan?
was out there.
This
I
one's
see.
white. This one's white. This one's nice and tan. I got that from driving the cab over.
Hey, does that thing have AC? Did y'all put AC in there?
Hell no.
No?
No AC. Yeah, no AC the whole way up. It's bumpy. I got
Bro.
airborne.
You're raw dogging it, dude.
Yeah, how dare
got
you
that
ask if that
265
beautiful
lumbar
rig has AC?
Yeah, nice. This will nice be this sunburn. This will be a nice maple syrupy brown by tomorrow.
Oh man, dude. Are you there the whole time, Lombard, till like Sunday?
Yeah, I mean it ends tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be here through the
does
day
it?
tomorrow.
Cool, man. That's awesome. Are you going to be at Texas Trucking Show in a few weeks?
Yep, we'll be there.
Ooh, man, I'm so
yeah.
excited about that, bro.
Cab over won't be there, but I will be there. Dude, come
That's
through.
cool.
All you
Right,
guys
you'd
come
already-
through.
Yeah, well, I'll be there. JR will be there when she's right above you. Spud says he's coming, Lombard, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else here on screen is coming, but yeah. I know there's a bunch of good people coming, man. I'm just glad I'm glad you're gonna be there, broski. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's a can't miss for me. I know
I
because
know.
Texas Tow Show is the week before, which is in San Antonio, and I may pop down just to say what's up to Hunter and see if he needs anything. But yeah, then 2 weeks is Houston, so I'm stoked. That'll be a good
Yeah.
one.
Me too, man. Me too. And we're gonna, we'll be having that after party again, like we always do. So I'm excited about that. Only person I know that I don't think is coming that almost make me tear up is our boy Willie Nelson. I don't think he's gonna be there.
Oh, I'm gonna have to hit him up. He better
Yeah.
be there.
He said he would probably come for the after party, but he said he doesn't think he'll be there for the whole show. But I get it, man. He's got the baby and all that stuff like that. So.
Loving the glasses that Lombard Trucking is.
Dell said she loves your glasses, Lombard.
I appreciate you.
Prescription glasses, travel trade style.
Lombard's the only one who rocked those. Hope.
What's
yeah,
that?
we used to do those BCs, right, Pedro?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, baby. These are real too. Sometimes people ask, they're like, "Yeah, they're real. They're prescription." Yes, they are. I'm trying to see anything else you guys wanted to see.
No, the only thing I told him was if he found the Roadworks truck to go inside so we could say hi to Emily.
Oh,
But
Roadworks. Oh, I don't. Well, Roadwork. Oh no, that's Road Warrior.
No, yeah. They usually have their big old truck and trailer there, but I don't even know if they're there.
I was having a lot of jokes going, Lombard, but I don't know you too well lately.
Oh, Lombard could take it. He's a Marine veteran, bro. He's heard it all.
I was gonna say you looks like you're seeing it all.
I see everything.
And then you said something about the tow show. I was gonna say, is that like the Singapore tow show?
Oh
wish.
man. Oh, it's right behind you. It's right behind you, Lombard.
Real truck, the yellow and black one.
Yeah. Well, it's Roadworks, Real Truck, whatever. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, that one. Yeah, Emily Bonham works for them.
There it is. Yeah, Real Truck Roadworks. There it is. Yeah, It says ARE Logistics on the side. Let me flip the camera.
Yeah, I think they're about to re-sticker it because I want to say they just posted and said they're going back to their OG name, which is I think it's it's Real Truck. Yeah, that thing's dope. Dude, go inside of it so everyone can see this thing. Y'all, dude, this is a mobile chrome shop right here. This thing is freaking crazy. Wait till he goes inside.
I got my headset on, so anybody talking might not be able to.
No, it's all good. Yeah,
chime in, but yeah, let's check it out.
Wow.
And there's the driver over there. I can't remember his name. He just started driving that truck. But look at this thing, dude. And over there to Lombard's right, so that door, that's a private lounge area back up there where everyone chills. And then that stair right here, this staircase goes up top, and they have a whole chill area on top of that thing, dude. Yeah, it's absolutely cool. It's so cool, man.
Cool.
Yeah, that is dope. And they got AC in here.
I know.
They got the cheat code. Hey, wait, Pedro from the Logistics Lawn says, hey.
Heck yeah.
Everybody says, what's up? Hey, Pedro loves you back.
I can't remember.
Thanks,
her
guys.
name is Natalie. I think that's her name. I think that's Natalie. Anyway, thanks, Lombard. I didn't see Emily in there. Emily must not have came up there this time.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't mind making our way through here, making some rounds. Iowa 80. None of you guys are up here. It's a good time though. There's some music. I mean, it's busy. There's a lot of trucks, good amount of people. Weather's good. I mean, at least the sun's staying off. It's a little overcast. Can't complain, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've never been. Not got to go to the Iowa. I've been to the truck stop itself, but I've never been to the truck show. I heard it's fun, but I heard it's a brutal mofo because you're on that blacktop, man. So I heard it. Woo-wee.
Yeah, it is hot pavement. I mean, like I said, luckily the sun's off it today. It was definitely cooking yesterday, but yeah, I like it. I haven't been back to Iowa 80 since I was over the road in 2023. So I'm glad to be back. It was really cool. I went over to I posted that reel yesterday. They have a huge pamphlet of old trucking company patches, and there's 5 old Lombard patches in there.
Dude, that's dope.
Had been donated. So it's it's kind of a special moment knowing that I get my name that's in a museum, that's in a trucking history museum. So pretty fired up. I'm excited about it.
That is cool, man. That's real cool, bro. It's so nuts how many times you've just like stumbled upon stuff from your family. Like I remember you went back home last year or the year before and were like driving down the road and saw one of your grandpa's old fucking trailers just like sitting on the side of a warehouse or something, or in someone's yard or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's in like this it's in like a storage lot or something. It's right on, I think it's on Connecticut Route 69 actually. Fun fact. And that trailer, it was dropped off there by my grandfather in 1984, and it hasn't moved.
Damn, bro, I was born in '84.
Yeah, and you can see, you could still see the letters on it. It's pretty dope. And then another guy on Twitter, I think it was last year sometime, he sent me a DM on Twitter. Oh, here's Hunter, actually.
What's up, y'all?
The boy Hunter.
There he is. A guy on Twitter was driving in Pennsylvania, somewhere in the backwoods, and there's a trailer in the woods that said Lombard on the side, and it's one of them green letters, like the one that's in the logo of the podcast. So yeah, they're lurking out there.
That's pretty dope, broski. Man, that's cool.
My grandpa was a truck driver too. He used to drive a Mack in a long time. Started in Northern California, all California stuff though.
Let's go. What are you guys getting into?
Man, chilling, bro. We're just hanging out. Here in a minute, we're going to talk about this news story that's it's pretty interesting, especially for the people that do the port stuff. So, but other than that, I'm just hanging out. What are all the rest of you guys doing this weekend?
Man, I'm kid free and wife free for the next week.
Oh, bro, why do you even have clothes on right now? Is my question.
Any other questions?
I just have a T-shirt on if I was kid and wife free.
Yeah, then I would forget and stand up. And that'd be awkward.
Go outside to check the mail. Oh, that's fucking funny. What are you doing sometimes, Chad?
I'm at the beach, enjoying the salty air, getting that salty air therapy. But freight just keeps flying, so I'm actually sitting here talking to you fine folks, slinging some freight. That's what we do.
What beach you at?
What beach you at, Chad?
We're staying in Little River, so now I don't stay on the beach. I freaking hate sand. So the campsite I stay at is North Myrtle Beach RV Park and Resort. It's in Little River, and it's right on the Intercoastal Waterway. I went and walked over 15 yards from me, and killed 2 beers just watching boats go in and out on the waterway. But when we go to the beach Sunday, it'll be Cherry Grove.
But you hate sand.
I used to tear Myrtle Beach up back in the day.
I have no doubt about that. 195
It went from Myrtle
pounds
Beach to
of
Dirty Myrtle.
sheep manhood. With that fucking mullet.
Yeah, dude, I was stationed. Camp Lejeune is 2 hours north of Myrtle Beach. We used to freaking tear that place up. The place has so much of my money.
You weren't allowed to have the mullet in the Marines.
Oh yeah, no, I was. Yeah, no. Lord knows the damage I would have done if I had that hair back then.
Yeah, we have a special boat course out there, and the coasties love to come out there and tear it up too.
Puddle pirates?
Not as much as you guys, but we like to tear it up too.
Let's go.
What about you, Carm? What are you doing, bro?
Nah, no plans, man. Just hanging out with the kiddos. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
nothing too crazy. Yeah.
Freaking A. Dale, can you hear me?
Dale's frozen.
Yeah, well, I thought she still had audio. Where are you? Where's your face at, JR?
I'm feeding it right now.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing this weekend, JR? Besides getting fat?
Well, I gotta work tomorrow.
Oh,
and
that sucks.
I gotta mow the lawn on Sunday.
Oh.
So pretty much nothing.
Oh.
Did you like that, Pedro? I added to your statement.
I didn't catch that. That's messed up, man. Oh man, that's good stuff.
What are you eating, JR?
Huh?
What are you eating?
Steak.
Did you bring enough for the class?
Nope.
Typical. I know, dude. He's just so selfish. I don't even know why we hang out with this guy.
I don't even.
My wife cooked this for the last 2 days, and it's freaking great.
What? No. Well, no. You put a steak on the grill long enough to sear it on both sides and wipe the blood off.
It's not off the grill. It's not.
Don't tell me she sous vide a steak. Don't
tell what?
That she sous vide a steak. Don't.
No.
Oh, these fucking
Microwaved it, bro.
These Texans are weird.
Microwaved it.
Air fryer.
Hey, I never had steak from an air fryer, but I tried. I love the hell out of an air fryer. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Hey, I mean, it's a good product.
Dude, we just bought a new one. We just got one that like flips up when you're not using it, so it like saves space or whatever. Yeah, it's freaking dope, man.
I bet JR eats paninis.
What about you, Dan? Did you say what you're doing this weekend?
Run back and 4th of July. I'm out here in Long Beach. We're just going to keep cracking off fireworks.
Sir, those are illegal in California. You cannot have fun in that state.
Dude.
They don't care.
Okay, hold on a minute. There's Dell. Hey, Dell, you got audio now?
Dell, can you hear us?
Dell, can you get some Wi-Fi that doesn't suck? Thanks.
I don't know where she's at. Can you hear us, Dell? She's giving us the eyes like she can hear us, but I know, but I don't know if she can or not. Oh, there he is. Ooh,
Big
the
Tex.
man. There we
Tex,
go.
you gonna be at Texas Trucking Show, Crowley?
I should be.
He is. He
Depends on
fucking
where I'm
is.
gonna be.
I'm passing right by his house. He's going to be there.
I don't know who has the better mustache out of the two. What do y'all think, Lombard or Tex?
Nah, Tex is slipping. Tex is slipping right now. He doesn't have it all done up. Yeah.
I got some work to do. We're getting there.
Where's your mustache wax, Tex? We need some curls on that thing.
In there.
Y'all better just hope Jeff Dickinson don't jump on here. You're all just gonna
the whole crowd.
the stash himself, man.
All right, boys, I'm gonna jump back to the show.
All right, Lombard, thanks for chilling, bro. Have a good one, man.
Love you guys.
Love you too, brother.
Love you too, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. That was good, man. I love Lombard, man.
If y'all
I should tell him. I should tell him about that. I should tell him. You know, he just lives in Austin.
We could go do laps around downtown.
Yeah, bro.
Welcome back for the 7th time, Dell.
Can you hear us now, Dale?
I can hear you.
Okay, all right, cool. It happens. It just depends on what's going on.
Why is it all crackly? All of the
Because you're driving
audio.
a Ford.
I don't know.
I'm not driving a Ford. I like Fords.
It's
I'm
I
driving a
don't know.
Nissan Titan.
Ooh,
diesel.
look at you.
Wow.
It's a
Twin
diesel.
turbo diesel. Cummins. Depending on who
Toyota
you
was
talk to.
supposed to make a diesel. That still hadn't happened yet.
Who?
Toyota.
That's what I'm going to get, bro. My next vehicle, I'm gonna finally get me a truck, and I'm gonna get me a Tundra. My kids keep talking.
Like literally,
My
I can't
kids keep
piece together
talking
what
shit
people
to
are
me.
saying. That's how bad the audio is. It comes and
Oh,
goes.
I don't
And
know.
that was
It's
just on my
I'll go-
phone and in the truck now.
I don't know, Dale. It's got to be on your end because everyone else here sounds fantastic. Like I'm not being a smartass. Seriously, like everybody else sounds fantastic.
Only if maybe the
Okay.
wind.
It's me.
I'm outside. I don't know if that's part of it.
No,
Hey,
I don't know.
Ducky just texted me, and he said that Adam sounds like he's got marbles in his mouth.
Oh, tell Ducky to pull the little smokies out of his ears, and he might hear better.
Oh, but yeah, I should get ask Lombard about coming to Break Bulk. He'd probably like that, man. I mean, I don't know. Chuck Parking Club might be there.
I haven't seen them there before, but I mean that's
I don't know. Yeah.
to be truthful. That might be a good place to reach out to some of the larger carriers that are stuck on
Maybe.
the side of the road.
Yeah. But what are we talking about? Trucks. Yeah. Tundra. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get, dude. My kids keep talking shit to me. They're like, "Oh, you should get a Dodge or this," and I'm like, "Nah. I'm gonna get a Toyota."
Get a truck that'll last you, man.
That's what I'm. That's what I want to do.
Don't buy
I'm on
new.
that third.
I never buy new.
A new one.
Yeah,
I never buy new.
Go find you about a 12 or a 13, and you won't.
Now,
and you'll be good.
You can go all the way to a 21. I'm on my third. Tundra.
Honestly, I want the newer body style. I love the way it looks. There's something about the new one that they have. It looks dope. It looks dope.
It's got a twin turbo V6.
Oh, never mind. Does it?
Dude, you buy one with a freaking turbo. All you're doing is looking at money.
I didn't know they put V6s in those besides the single cabs.
When Obama was still in office, he put in that requirement for better fuel mileage, and the way Toyota decided to do it was to get rid of their Triton 5.7 and go to a twin turbo V6.
Well, that's what I mean. Even Ford did the same thing. Is they got rid of their, like, you can still get a V8, but like most of their F-150s and shit are V6 turbo. So, oh man, that sucks. I didn't know. Damn, dude.
I've got the 2020 now.
Yeah.
This is my
See, I haven't
third
looked.
Tundra,
Yeah.
and I am so happy with it. It is literally, the back seats are like you're sitting in a full size car.
Yeah, my cousin has a 20 or 21, and his is nice. I mean, the only thing that sucks about him is they have shitty gas mileage, but his is nice. Now, he bought his brand new, and it's amazing.
I'll deal with the 14 miles a gallon. I love my truck.
I don't drive enough really for it to bother me, to be honest with
Right.
you.
I mean, mine's 6-year-old this year, and I've got 61,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
My brother's got his company. All of his company trucks are Toyotas, Tundras.
Because you can't fucking kill him. You cannot kill him.
No, you can't. You can't.
Yeah. That's why. I mean, I honestly, like, I love F-150s. I love the older ones, but the V8s with low miles on them are getting harder and harder to find. And then when you do find them, someone's done some shit to it, and I don't buy modded cars.
Tex? What are you pointing
No,
at?
I know. I wanted what Tex had. That was what I had made my mind up on. He has a Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. I love his fucking truck. I've driven it a few times. I want one of those. Only reason I'm not getting one is because they have that class action lawsuit right now for the 5.7 and the 6.1, and because of the lifters just like will fucking go out at any time, and it's specific years. But
don't buy one built on a Friday.
Yeah, maybe that's it. So
yeah.
Have y'all seen the Amory King skit about Chevy Silverados?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Now that you say yes, dude, that is old. God, that's old.
It's old as hell, but it's still funny.
It's great.
Let me tell you something about my Chevy Silverado.
General Motors is going back to the 5.7 instead of the 5.3 next year.
Yeah.
It's not going to make a difference. It's still General
It is
Motors.
going to make a difference.
It's not. because it's still General Motors.
Dude, the only
and it's still built by cheap labor, and it sucks.
Dude, every 5.7 I've ever had, I could not kill it. I could purposely try to kill it. And
I'm just telling you, my Triton 5.7 on my first Tundra, I had 295,000 miles on it before the first thing went wrong with that truck, and it was the alternator.
Only thing I like about GMs is to me they're like, man, dude, it's like false advertising. Their vehicles look great, they do, but man, around like the early 2000s. They started just going like really freaking cheap on the interior, man. And that just turns me off. There's nothing I hate more than a cheap ass looking interior on a vehicle. And I don't care what price you pay. I just don't like it. And that's the only thing I never liked about GM. Sounds stupid, but their interiors just throw me off, man.
It's like they shrunk the inside. Have you sat in a GMC?
No, I haven't.
Well, I've got a
I haven't, but Texas truck, that Silverado, he's got that damn thing's roomy, bro. I will say that about his Silverado. It's got a lot of room in it.
My 14 Chevy.
If you're talking, Chad, we can't hear you. Oh, I think he's on the phone.
They got all kinds of room in them.
Yeah.
Tex, what was that you just showed us? Was that an F1000?
No, it was a 77 K10. Stand by a second here. Hold on. I'm on a podcast and these kids have no idea. Yep. So, see you later.
Is that your,
Love you.
Be safe.
Is that your boy and his girlfriend?
7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Oh, have him back by 7.
Have him back by 7. That's funny.
I'm absolutely embarrassed now. So.
That's
Don't talk to stranger.
So anyway, now the blue truck is a 77 Silverado K10. So I have a pair of Silverados. Want to kick it old school?
Are you gonna restore it or just keep it just like it is?
That blue truck, my uncle bought it brand new back in the day. I'm the second owner, and when he handed it off to me, he said, "Don't mess it up." So I'd love to get one and 8-inch lift and 44s underneath it and be all crazy, but it's not going to be that truck.
That's fair. I bet. Are you going to repaint it, or are you just going to let it go?
I'm letting it go for now, but I'll end up doing the repaint. Oh, do you need to come by? No?
You got to wave at everybody.
Say hello.
Hi, honey. We're so proud of the young man you've become.
I like it.
There you go.
I think he flipped us off.
He might have.
That'll be the second finger today.
That's funny, dude.
The paint on it, it's looking rough because I haven't washed it in a while. Good patina on the hood and whatnot, but yeah, if I repaint it, it'll be back to the Mariner blue that it was shot with at the factory.
Nice,
dude. I love those two-tones, bro. I hate that Chevy tried to rebound those things like 5 or 10 years ago, maybe not even that long, when they came out with the classics. Remember that, Tex? And they flopped. They completely flopped. I just don't understand why.
Because it wasn't a square body, and they wanted it to be a square body.
Yeah, maybe you're right, bro.
What is it about car designers? Like, cars just keep looking dumber and dumber every year. Like,
because the EPA insists on it getting 50,000 miles to the gallon. That's why. That's exactly why.
Yeah, I don't know what it
and a pickup is not designed. A pickup is not designed to get fuel mileage. It's designed to pull stuff.
JR, enough. Bring back the 68 GTO Fastback. That's all.
Oh yes, sir. Please do.
Just all I'm saying. Bring me back a muscle car that just makes me sad.
If they do, they'll make it an EV. You know what I mean? That's what they'll do. Fucking piss us all off and make it an EV. Here is honestly my issue with the car thing is bringing back car models and then making it nothing like what the original car model was. The Dart, 2000s? Dude. The Dart is an SUV now, and
early 2000s. Remember that?
Or not the Dart. Oh my God, what is it called?
I'm saying the Dart was a little car.
No, it's I'll think of it in a minute, but it was a muscle car, a Dodge made back in the day, and now they brought it back out, and now it is it's an SUV, and it's actually not even a Dodge SUV. It's a rebranded Aston or Maserati or Aston Martin or something like that.
Do you remember the late 90s, early 2000s GTOs?
Yes.
And it was what car was it? It was
A Holden. It was a car from Australia, is what it was. It was a car from Australia. The brand is called Holden, though.
but they had a model in the United States that wasn't the same, but it was the same body. They just upgraded the engine and everything else in it. Monte Carlo, maybe.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
But anyway, it looked so stupid. Like it looked nothing like a GTO should look.
It just. I saw an actual judge the other day. An actual judge here in town. And I was like, follow him where he's going. That's worth prison.
And
they freaking Toyota Supra, the new Supra that's out. It's
oh God, those things are so fucking ugly, dude.
Dude, it's a BMW.
God, they're so ugly.
It is literally a BMW.
It doesn't, these days it doesn't matter what truck you buy or what car you buy. It's all cookie cutter. There's very little difference between the car models and the car makers. Period.
Case in point. Just I'm going to move over a little bit. See that white SUV?
Yeah.
That's a Mercedes, isn't it?
Yes, it's the
tiniest
baby Mercedes you can get. It's the least expensive, and you can tell when you drive it. It's okay. Mama wants it, Mama gets it. But you look at that versus a Ford Explorer or any other. You put them side by side. They all look the same.
Yeah, the Hornet's what I was thinking of, Adam. The Dodge Hornet. It's an SUV, dude. It is absolutely, I say horrendous looking. It has some style features if you get the right model, but it's like I don't know. It's just like back in the 80s when they rebranded the Nova. We're all here old enough to remember that. Remember the Nova from the 80s? Yeah. It was a 4-door economy car with a 3-cylinder in it. Oh my God.
Well, but then, hey, Pedro, then you got Dell. She's driving a Kia over there. I mean,
you probably know.
Don't you insult her like that?
You better quit. Dell, I don't know, man. She looks like she's violent.
Am I the only she? I'm definitely violent.
Yeah, you're definitely violent.
Yeah, except for that's why I wear the nails. That's why I wear the nails. I can't ball a fist, so you're not going to get a knuckle sandwich.
It's the battery operated bully himself.
Your protection.
The battery operated broker. The third middle finger we got. To Jesus.
Still sitting on a plane. I'm on a roll in the plane. I can see the overhead bin.
Sir, you need to you need to go to airplane mode, sir.
Yeah, no, we're taxiing to the gate.
Oh, suddenly the audio is good. I don't get it.
It's because I'm here, Dil.
Oh, thank you for coming.
It's because I'm here.
That's not true.
Oh, thank you all for coming. So now I can hear.
Fantastic.
What are y'all doing, Dale? Were y'all like hiking or something?
Straight up walk me like a feast egg. Old cellular commercial.
What are you doing, Dale? Were you out hiking?
I just dropped my son off at work. He was helping me move stuff from my apartment and take it to Goodwill. And he works at a a Hawaiian grill, and so he cooked me up some food, and I gave him a hug goodbye, and now I'm going back to the apartment to do some more.
Nice. Are you moving or just cleaning stuff out?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of 53 years of stuff that one collects over a lifetime. Just giving it to Goodwill, and
53.
Yeah,
Dale, you look like you're 32.
I am. I'm 32, but I'm 53. But it's weird. I'm 53. My son's 26. My daughter's 32.
Oh, all right. What you drinking there,
I
JR?
didn't do don't ask me my secret.
That's
I did
the last
everything
of
wrong.
your bottle.
Oh, you dirty son of a bitch!
I just, every time we've had a show and I've been drinking your bottle. All because you wouldn't send me your address.
I sent you my address twice.
Yeah, yesterday.
I sent
now,
you
children. Well, let me put you both in the corner. Time out.
Josh, I see you had enough sense to turn your hat around so nobody had to look at that damn Chicago Cubs logo.
Oh, what a hater. What a hater.
Oh, man.
The Cardinals clubbed the Bears, just be honest. Man, it is hailing
There's
here.
Ducky. There's
Good
Ducky
Lord.
again. He said Adam's still got marbles in his.
Nobody
numbers.
gives a shit what Ducky says. Tell him, hey, if he wants to talk shit, tell him to get on the show.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. Where's my?
I'm about to run out of space, so I got one more person about to hop on, and we're about to be maxed out. Yeah.
Where's Dickinson? He's supposed to be cooking.
He's cooking. He's cooking at the like a fair or carnival or something that's going on with his man. What is that's a Columbus? Thank you.
Yeah, is he making cotton candy at the clown show?
No. So no, he was messing with me earlier. He said I've cooked like 500 hamburgers in the last like 2 days. I said, so what you're telling me is there's hospitals up there with 499 sick people. So, oh yeah. He said he was going to try to hop on, but yeah, he's at a carnival or whatever, like cooking up food and stuff. So,
What was that, JR?
I said, I thought you'd be home by now.
Well, we've been circling Atlanta for about an hour because of storms. So we finally just landed in Atlanta, and I've got about a 2-hour layover before I get home.
I think that same freaking storm is coming
Hey,
through
Dale.
right now, dude. It is nuts down here.
It looks like it was kind of wild here.
Dale, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay.
How are you?
Cool, brother. How are you?
Good.
Changed your office around?
Yeah, I do about once every couple months.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm about to redo mine. I just got to wait till I buy this flooring, because when I pull all this shit out here, I was like, oh, I might as well replace the floor when I do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, smart.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll cut you a deal because I got some extra I need to get rid of.
No, I don't know where I'm gonna get it. I'm honestly probably gonna get it from. I think I'm gonna get my floor from Sam's Club. I'm gonna get vinyl. I think I'm gonna get my floor from Sam's Club and my padding from Amazon. That's where I found the two best deals.
I have LVP, and before you buy,
I'd have to see it.
A model of the one you want, and let me know, because I've got a guy that John Rogers
Oh.
hooked me up with.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And it
Yeah,
is
I need
amazing.
like 1,300 square feet, maybe something like that. Maybe less, because the floor I got in my house, I have some floor. The floor I have in here, I'm gonna put some of that in my office, and then I'm gonna put it somewhere else because it's still good. It's just dark, and my wife wants to go like lighter wood color, and she wants vinyl, and this is that MDF shit or whatever. So
Luxury vinyl pink. That's what I've got in my entire house.
yeah. So she wants to go vinyl, but my office, I've always had this thing, man. Like growing up as a kid, and I always said if I ever had a house and I could have an office, I wanted one of those like offices you see in those old mansions in a movie that's like, floor to ceiling wood, and I don't know, that's what I want, dude. So
the old judges paneling.
yeah, dude, I swear, that stuff, man. So I think I'm gonna go buy some trim and put some molding around the room and everything, and I don't know, that's just always what I wanted. So to me, that is like what an office looks like. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
But if you don't have the big desk and the big high wingback chair, are you really officing in the 80s?
I mean, that's true. That's true. Ooh, yeah, buddy, could do that. I mean, I already got my gun closet almost done. I just need to replace my doors and put my RFID locks on it. But I already got my safe in there. Got my safe bolted to the floor. And and I got to build a few more cubbies. So I want to build I got all my ammo in these plastic ammo boxes, but they go in these these holders, and I want to make a sliding drawer for it, Dan. So you just pull the drawer out, bro, and just
Damn. Hey, can you put one of those holsters that spins underneath where your legs go on your desk?
No, I have a magnet I'm thinking about putting right here into my desk. I can put my carry underneath it.
Hey,
right now I have next to my bed I have it's like a little wood thing, but it's a charging station, and in there it has a thing to put your pistol, bro. It's like my pistol is literally, my head is right here, my pistol is right there.
I'll bring you
box.
Yeah.
I'll bring you a magnet. I've got a great one.
No, I've got one. I got a whole bunch of them, bro. I got a whole bunch of them because I got one in my car. My son has one in his car. I got one, dude. I even have one in my shop, dude. So when I'm out in my shop, I mean, my thing's out there, bro. Hey, you never know what can go on at any time, any place.
That's right.
I just
taxing for the next 35 minutes. The show will be over by the time he finally makes it to the gate.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think this weekend is my birthday, so I think my sons told me, thank you guys. My sons told me they were going to buy me a new EDC, or everyday carry. For those of you who don't know, my sons told me they're going to buy me a new EDC, but I don't know if any rest of you here are firearms guys. So Dan, I'm just going to talk to you 100% because I know you get this. So I got all these things that I thought was like, man, this will be great for home defense, but after going through and learning more, I'm like, okay, I don't want to use my AR too high velocity of a round. I have a nice semi-automatic shoddy that I got a whole range of ammo for, but I'm like, buckshot, I'm going to screw up my walls. Birdshot ain't going to do nothing but piss them off. And a slug is the same thing. If you don't know, people, a slug is the same thing as like a rifle round. It is a high velocity round. It will keep going until it finds something strong enough to stop it. So point is the best thing for home defense is a 9mm round. So I got some pistols, but I'm like, man, I really need something with a longer barrel. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna go out and buy me like an AR pistol this weekend, man. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I got my wife a nice little 38 special, man. That
Until SIG fucked up and started doing all their shit, I wanted a SIG Rattler so bad I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, my duty carry was the 229. I used to like to carry the 229, SIG 229.
Not now.
I like the SIGs. I like the SIG.
The damn leg.
I think what my kids are looking at for me, I think, is a Canic. I think that's what they're looking at, which those are pretty good guns.
Listen, you said a 9 is great for the house, which it's not bad. But if you really want to F up somebody's day,
you're not letting me. The 9 I'm talking about comes with 30 additional bullets with it. You know what I mean? So
I understand, but I'm not trying to kill them. I want to make them suffer. So you get a 22 and put an extended magazine.
I like where your head's at, Adam. No recoil.
Listen, dude, no recoil. I have been a paramedic almost 20 years, and I'm here to tell you the most traumatic gunshots I have ever seen, and the people that died all got shot with 22. Because the 22 doesn't have the velocity to go through and through. It goes in and it starts bouncing around and tearing shit up.
Well, awesome. Hell yeah.
Look.
Other than that, you get a Benelli 12 gauge and you go buckbird.
Adam, we're friends now.
Y'all are too much, man. Y'all are just too much.
Man, look, I am going to either kill them or piss them off.
Yeah.
One way or the other. You can't show that on the show.
You can't. Hey, put that down. Hey, JR, man. Seriously, you can't do that, man. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Look, I load mine with 3-inch magnums, double-aught buck, and then an SST slug, and then double-aught buck, and I just rotate back and forth because you're either going to hit them and the guy behind them and the guy behind that, and then the neighbor's refrigerator, or you're going to miss. You know, like, we shoot that out of an 18-inch barrel. You know?
Thank you.
Sounds like a sure shot.
I'm going to make them regret everything they did.
Yes. And then
I'm gonna buzz out of here. Storm
later, Tex.
And I gotta take care of the family.
Be good, brother.
Love you, Tex.
Hope I see you in a few weeks, man.
That's the plan. We'll see you.
All right, broski. Later,
Tex,
buddy.
Put it on your count. Shit. Tell him to put it on his counter too, dude. Let's just get everybody.
He won't go. Hold on. He won't go to Breakbulk. He ain't got no need for that. What's up, Dell?
I think it's Firefox. I switched to Chrome and now everything's good.
Oh, Oh, maybe it was that. Maybe it was. Oh, you even sound better, and your connection's better.
Okay, cool. It must be Firefox because I restarted my phone. I did all the things.
Maybe. I don't know. Never had anyone use Firefox. Is that what Apple uses? Is Firefox?
No, I'm on Google Pixel, and I selected Firefox just personally.
I didn't even know Firefox was still around.
Google has a lot of tracking that Firefox.
I don't know.
I'll be back in a second, guys. I don't want to have the camera on in here.
Don't you threaten me, sir.
He's going. That would have been going in the back.
But
that's a
Google
felony.
Chrome seems to be working with Google Pixel better, so there we have it.
Well, that makes
Dale,
sense.
what's your self-defensive choice?
Me?
No, Dale, not Dale.
Oh, I heard Dale.
Oh.
Sorry.
Geez, I don't know if I have one that self-defensive choice. Probably AR-15, I suppose.
Dell said the one I get to the fastest.
Yeah.
The one in my hand.
That's my favorite.
Or a picture of John Pantera.
One in the hand or two in the bush.
Well, see, you got to ask.
Dude.
Tell you what, did anybody see the Beretta rifle that was just this year?
No.
No.
Oh, it's fucking sick.
I
They've
bet.
never made a rifle.
Yeah.
I've always
And
liked
it's
the
like
way.
they're-
Sorry, Dale. Go ahead.
Sorry, it's like some kind of like multi-hundred years anniversary for them, and they developed, and they have like special ballistics engineers and stuff develop this thing. It's got 3 different materials that aren't traditionally used together, and it looks
Oh, that's
sick.
cool.
Go check it out. It's
I've
not on the
always-
market yet for anybody.
I
But
have
it's coming,
always
and I want one.
liked the way the OG Beretta M9 looked. Like, I don't know, to me, like there's just always something
For
about
real.
the way that thing looked. It's just a beautiful weapons platform, man. And they're just the most reliable thing out there. You know, you could throw those things in the
Bet.
sand, kick them around, pick them up, blow on them, and they're good to go, man.
I think that's where I got my
Yeah.
ribbon.
So I'm excited. I would love to have one of those
Yeah.
rifles.
Oh, man. Anyway, all right. So Dale, Mr. Dale Pratt, we got 2 Dells here. So
I might
we're
need
just
to find a sugar daddy for that, though. Which is hard for a 53-year-old woman.
you out there making all that money, Dale. We don't want to hear it. We know you're rich.
Yeah. And can introduce you to a Navy SEAL.
You all know how much money we make. Yeah. I'm trying to make the money make money.
Mr. Prax, how are you doing, man? You ain't been on here in a while. What's going on with you, my friend?
Just traveling a lot, being busy, taking care of business. Since SCOTUS, upgrading Freight Validate a lot, adding a lot of cool stuff to it. So yeah, it's been pretty wild, been pretty busy, more bad guys are out there, more work we got to do, right? But we're getting rid of them. I mean, seeing them go away. So I mean, we got the FMCSA getting rid of people, so things are good.
That's good, man.
Hey, here's Dale's self-defense weapon.
Thank you.
We're all gonna print out pictures of your face, John, and put them on our door and say attack double broker on premises.
It's kind of interesting you bring that up. We actually had a major theft attempt over the last 24 hours that I've been fighting.
Yeah, you were telling us about that yesterday. Did you catch him?
I've stopped 24.
Did you catch this one?
Yeah, all
In
the previous ones don't matter.
We actually have a sting ongoing right now with the county sheriff's office and the FBI.
Cool. All right. Well, if you need my help, I watch a lot of crime documentaries. No, I'm joking. I hear the first 48 hours are the most important.
And thank you.
Oh man. So anyway, Dale, what you got going on this weekend, man? Or Mr. Prax? I'm sorry, Mr. Prax. God, you are making this shit hard.
See, I was going to go to Panama City Beach, but
To your lake house?
A really good friend of ours passed away, so
Oh.
I'll be heading to Minnesota probably tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks, man. Dang.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
crap.
Say hi to my wife and kid. They're up there.
No, really? I was just in Minneapolis last week, and I came back on Tuesday, and my friend passed away on Wednesday. I was like,
Oh,
shit. But
Did you see him when you were up there by
I
chance?
did get to see him. He's been bad. I mean, he's a driver, been driving forever, man. But he's one of those guys that, I mean, he's probably like 7 feet tall. Like, I mean, just a big, massive dude, but probably the most gentle dude in the world. Toughest guy in the world, strongest guy in the world. He's the kind of guy that walks into a building, maybe not know anybody's name, but when he leaves, he knows everybody's name. You know, so he's just one of those guys that could talk to the guy on the dock, just like the guy in the front office, and just treated everybody like gold.
Yeah.
He's probably, you know, I've met a lot of drivers in my life. He's probably in my top 3.
Yeah. Damn it. That sucks, man. Yeah.
Well, how did he pass? Was it sudden? Was it unexpected?
He's had cancer for like 13 years and just been battling the hell out of it. But again, he's a tough old dude. He's only like 67. He just turned 67 in June, and he was just a great guy. But he was in hospice, you know, for the last 3 weeks, and 3 weeks or so. And they told him, look, you got 3 weeks to live, basically. And he just said, medicate the shit out of me.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom went through that. She died a year ago, March 22nd, and she got blood cancer. She had the leukemia, aggressive kind.
He started with bladder cancer and then just kept going and kept going. I mean, but 13 years of battling and stuff, and then he just, that's a long time. I mean, I guess if somebody told me I had 6 months to live, I'd just go live with my mother because I don't like her. It'd be the longest 6 months of my life.
Why would you do that to yourself?
It's like it's the longest 6 months of my life. I'd last forever, so it wouldn't feel so long.
I see.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
man.
Mama died in the apartment right here that I'm clearing out and moving out of.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Dang, Dale.
You know what? It's I've read all kinds of magazines and books, and it appears that 10 out of 10 people die. So it's just like that's how life works.
Yeah. And also remember this statistic. So far, the track record has shown that you've gotten through 100% of anything that you've ever fretted. So
exactly. So life is good. Life's all right. I mean, yeah, you're right. That you've gotten through 100% of the bad days you've ever had. So tomorrow, so what? You'll get through it.
Tomorrow might be the one.
Yeah.
By the time there's a French philosopher, he's crazy, but he basically says, and he writes books upon it, that by the time you have the thought that you want to kill yourself, it's already too late. You've already suffered the worst thing, and you're not going to save yourself from it. So fuck it.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like when my son passed away. Same kind of thing. It's like you start remembering. The older you get, the better your friends are. Maybe you have few of them, but they become so much better. And so to start remembering, like, love the people that are cool to you, pray for the people that ain't, and move on.
Love it.
I just figure that,
That's words to live by, Dale.
If I'm bad enough where I want to kill myself, I just figure I'll make everybody else just as miserable. So, it's more fun that way.
Every time you walk in a room, JR, every Thursday morning. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Whew. Spud, you almost back to the yard?
No, I got another hour and 20 minutes, man. Yeah.
Damn.
We're trucking across the coast.
How far is the house? How far is the house from the yard?
25 minutes or so.
That's not bad. Yeah.
I gotta basically drive by it to get back to the plant, but
Are you smoking any meat this weekend?
No, I gotta work tomorrow, so no.
Oh, bullshit.
Somebody
man.
couldn't cover all the loads this week, so we're having to freaking work tomorrow.
We know you love taking loads, Spud.
Oh, I'm a big load taker.
Josh,
some of y'all are going to the Texas Truck Show.
Hold on. I am Dale. Are you coming or no?
I think so. I think I got some change. I was supposed to be in Boise, but I think there's some folks in Truck Stop coming, so I might just join them down there.
Okay. All right. Hey, me, Kat, and we're not all staying together, but me, Kat, Jessica, and her wife, we're all staying at the Spring Hill Suites right across, basically right across the street from there. I mean, you can't walk, but it's the closest thing there. And there's I think there's one other hotel right next to it. 2 other hotels.
Don't count on me being your ride then.
Huh?
You talking about the east side?
Ride this time.
No, well, no, I won't need you. My wife will be my ride. She's gonna take.
What city
me.
is it even in? I forget.
It's in Houston. It is literally in Houston. It's at the NRG Center.
Okay, so I gotta be in Dallas on the 20th. I don't remember. I mean, my days run together, so I think yours the Texas Truck Show is like the 25th or something.
Yeah, 25th and 26th. Yeah. I'll be there on the 24th, which is a Friday, but I always go a day early so I can get in there and get all the setup footage and all that stuff like that. So,
hey Pedro, me and Mark will be there too.
Will you really?
Yeah, because we got to see a few customers that week.
Oh, nice. Make sure you go get your tickets, bro. Just go to Texas Trucking Show. I think it's just TexasTruckingShow.com. They're free, and just get your. Okay. Yeah. Matter of fact, I gotta sign my dad up, send him his ticket. My dad's coming. You'll love my dad, Dale. You and him will get along freaking fantastic.
Cool. Why? Because he's old like me?
No, man. Like you're an interesting guy, man. And so you and Van Brown are the two people that I was looking forward to my dad meeting. Like Van, he's gonna lose his shit once he gets to know Van, because my dad's a super duper smart person, and Van is a chemist, so I know he's gonna geek out with him. But no, my grandpa was a colonel, and so my dad has this fixation with old military stuff, man, and old military people and old heads and shit. So as soon as he finds out that you're a retired Marine, dude, he's gonna geek out with you, Dale.
Cool. I love being a retired Marine. I like that I'm retired, but I also like that I was a Marine. If it came around today, I'm not sure I'd do it. I think that
me either, bro.
I tell you, 5 or 6 years. I mean, I got out. I mean, I could have stayed going, but that era was not the same as when a drill instructor can't, when a recruit can say, "Sir, I've had enough," and put up a stress card, we've lost. I mean, can you? I could just see a guy in Iraq that says, "Oh, I've had enough. Can I put up my stress card?" Oh, sure, we'll take it easy on you. I mean, you train like you fight. If you don't, you're not going to win.
Yeah,
you're not going to live.
They had those when I joined in 06, 07. And and they gave them to us at reception when I got to Fort Jackson. And as soon as we got to actual basic, for y'all that don't know, when you go into the military, you go through a week of reception in process, and then you get sent to your unit in basic training. When we got to basic, 2 of my drill sergeants were airborne rangers. One was a sapper, and the other one, she was just a 99. I can't remember what she was, but she was bad, dude. She was bad. But they said, everyone hold up your stress card, and they took it from every single one of them, and they said, if you need this, the door is that way. We need it. We got to out process you. I mean, it was something else, but they're like, dude, this shit is not going to happen out there. If you think you need this, you're in the wrong place. So, and we actually had two people walked out that day and left because they said that if we can't use these, I was like, dude, this got to be a joke. So yeah, that shit went on when I went in.
I went in 1981. It was a little bit different than 2006. But 1981, I'll never forget. We had 2 days of receiving, and then you had to go. Then you went into your regular cycle. But 2 things that really stick out to me during that time. Well, 3 things actually. One is that I had this long John Travolta hair. So everybody else got their hair cut. My drill instructor said, "Oh no, that's too cute. We're going to keep you going." Everybody else had a bald head but me for the first 3 days. So that was kind of crazy. And then the second day, we had a drill instructor that came in, and he asked if anyone wanted to quit. And so this guy raised his hand, and these 3 drill instructors get on him and just beat the living shit out of him and threw him down the stairs. He found out 5 months later that he was another drill instructor from another platoon acting like he was a recruit. They came back in and said, "Anybody else want to quit?" "No, sir. No, sir. Nobody wants to quit." Then when I had about 3 months, we were just getting ready to graduate, they came out and they said, "Get online." And they said, "Anybody with a grandmother, take 1 step forward." And so everybody did. They said, "Wait, Prax, not so fast. Yours died last night." And that's how they
passed
away. So the Marine Corps was a little bit different back in the 80s than it is today.
So
they said I could make a phone call home and all that kind of junk. But that was their way to introduce me to my grandmother's death.
That is
not so fast, you.
That's horrible, man. I had a similar experience. At least mine was positive. So we had our third son while I was in basic training, and we had this one of my drill sergeants' name was Drill Sergeant Easter. This guy was literally spending his last years in the military before he retired as a drill sergeant. It was the only thing he never did, and he said he wanted to cause misery to as many people as he could before he got out of the Army. And I love this guy. But, dude, we're in the DFAC eating breakfast right after PT, and he walks in, and he was like, "Where the fuck is Private Peterson?" And so I stood up, I'm like, "What, drill sergeant?" He was like, "I got good news and I got bad news, Peterson." I was like, "What? All right, drill sergeant. What's the good news?" And he's like, "The good news is you got a new baby boy." And like everyone in the DFAC starts clapping. And I was like, "Man, shit, like, man, what's the bad news?" You know? And he goes, "You ready for the bad news?" I said, "Yes, drill sergeant." He said, "Word on the street is it looks like you." And dude, and then everyone in the DFAC starts cracking up laughing, dude. So, bro, the military is the best thing you can do, man. Like, it teaches you everything you need to know in life, man. Humility, how to be humble, take direction, take control, organization. Like, every skill you need to be successful in life is taught in the military.
Principles and virtues.
Unless you're an officer.
It's so funny when you
Principles and virtues, tried and true.
I am 100%.
How to be a man, a gentleman.
100% in favor of conscription.
You know, Pedro, when I was in boot camp, they called me and told me my grandpa was in a truck wreck. He used to drive that Mack, you know, and so when I went over to call him, they were like, "What's your number?" And I was like, 209, and they just sat there and they're like, "What's your number?" 209. This went on for about 5 minutes, and I couldn't get it through my head. And I sat there for a second. He goes, "You better get it together." And I'm like sitting back, and I was like, "Oh, 209. He's like, "That's right." What's the next numbers? And I was like, "Oh shit."
I think one of the things I remember that was really kind of cool is that when I became a warrant officer, I met one of my drill sergeants. He was Sergeant Russell, but he was a master gunnery sergeant, E9, when I met him later in Yuma, Arizona or somewhere. And we sat and we talked for, it was really kind of cool to have my drill instructor salute me. First of all, it was really kind of neat. But we would sit around and talk about all the stories of him as a drill instructor and how they would compare stories. "You did this, how the stuff they got by with and like the tricks they would do." And it was just really, I had them of anybody. Of course, infantry is like, those are the guys I like the best because everything else is support. Just like a truck driver today, a truck driver is infantry. Everything else is support. Right. And so I always just kept that mindset that says that, but secondly, if you have an infantry guy that turned to a drill instructor, I have no respect for anybody else in the world but that guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
My favorite base I was ever stationed on. I'm not coastie, but I was stationed on MTRD. It was one of my favorite duty locations.
Yeah, I was stationed at Paris Island and at, luckily I was just a legal officer at both those, at MCRD San Diego and Paris Island. But
we might know each other. I did 21 years. I was in San Diego for about 10 years.
Yeah.
Did you say you were a JAG, Dale?
I was actually a legal officer. My goal was to become a JAG, but then I just didn't want to do it. I decided to get out and become a freight broker instead, I guess. A friend of mine, I was in pre-law, and when I got out of the Marine Corps, I was in the reserves and I was working as a freight forwarder. And a very good friend of mine, who's still a dear friend of mine today, he's a transportation attorney, probably one of the best in the country. She's been doing it 50 years. But I told him I was going to go and become a transportation attorney. And he told me, "Dale, you're a freight broker. You won't make as much money as an attorney as a freight broker makes. I'll tell you that right now, if you do it right." Right? And he was right. I was a freight broker for a long time, made really good money. I raised 7 kids, bought a couple motorcycles and houses. I did okay. But I still, that's still really what I like. I like the law, and that's probably why I read so many, the Federal Register. I go up on Capitol Hill and still talk to them, but not being a lawyer. So I'm not giving anybody legal advice ever, but I just kind of learn enough about it to learn enough about it.
Be dangerous.
Enough to be dangerous. Enough to, there was general counsel for Truck Stop that said that I was a better lawyer than most of her lawyer friends. I said, I'll take that as a compliment.
I've heard that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys know General Lewis Walt?
If what?
The name's
He was
familiar.
a 4-star Marine general. He fought in World War II and Korean War and Vietnam War. And I think in the Vietnam War, he was like one of the main generals. But that's my great grand uncle,
What was his name?
Lewis Walt.
WALT.
Yep.
Yeah, he was assistant commandant of the Marine Corps or something, or I think it was assistant commandant of the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely a hero.
Yep. And that was my dad's father's mother's brother.
Yeah, I worked for this guy when I was on the commanding general. I was one of those guys. I'm here to help. I was on the CGI team, commanding general inspector, and I worked for this guy who was a 2-star general, and they didn't make him a 3-star just because he was such an asshole. But he was a Medal of Honor winner, and when he was a 2-star general, he would run you into the dirt. Man, he was probably the toughest dude. But General Livingston was a Medal of Honor winner, and he was I loved being on his inspection team because, I'd go and I was a warrant officer. I'd go talk to a captain or a major, somebody senior who'd tell me that I don't outrank them. And I just say, hey, General Livingston, here's another clown to talk to. And he would just get him on the phone and say, put on your green suit, come to New Orleans and see me in person. It's like, thanks. This is no shit. I was doing an inspection at this reserve center somewhere in Iowa or something like that. Some captain was running it. And I said, I need to go into this office and do the inspection here. He goes, no, you can't go in there. I said, dude, worked for a commanding general who told me to go in. He said, I'm not letting you in there. So finally let me in there. His wife was running an Amway shop in this military base. Selling Amway. So he says, I said, you need to shut this shit down right now.
Money make money the way you could.
Yeah. So I told him he needs to shut the stuff down. He said, I'm not going to do it. I outrank you. Get out of my office. So, of course, General Livingston got on a C-12, came up and made him shut it down in real life. And the guy had 4 years to retire, I think, and he blew it all because he wouldn't shut down his Amway office for his wife.
Wow.
I especially see this with company grade officers. They don't realize that E9s and warrants, politically outrank them.
Yeah.
May not legally, but politically they sure as shit do.
Well, there's a thing about warrant officers, whether it's the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard, that is the rank that makes second lieutenants look like dopes because you outrank them, or they outrank you, but it gives the colonel someone to respect.
So I'm going to interrupt this with some random stuff. If anyone here invests, I'm literally doing this right now. SK Hynix, they just launched their IPO today. Second largest IPO in history behind SpaceX, which just launched. Right now, they're priced at $149. I'm about to go look it up. Y'all continue the rest of your stuff. I just know a lot of people invest. So if anyone's tracking stuff, I would go log into your investment account and look up SK Hynix. There you go. Continue.
Next year, this time I can invest without paying rent anymore.
Oh, I have a Roth 401k I've had for a while, so I just invest out of that.
Hey, Pedro, what's that ticker?
I'm literally in my Schwab account right now.
Hey, Pedro, what's that ticker?
I'm about to tell you, dude. Hold on, homie.
I just got my very first 401k account.
AD. Oh wait, hold on. SKHY. Josh. Okay, wait. Damn, it's showing at 0. Hold on, maybe it didn't launch yet. What the hell? It's showing 0 price dollar right now. Oh well.
It is after close on Friday.
On the logistics.
No, it would still show what the stock price is. Oh well, I'm just going to put in to buy whenever it goes live.
Please do not take any kind of stock advice off of a podcast. Thank you
I
very
didn't
much.
say
Have a
take
nice
stock
day.
advice from me. I just said if you're into it, go buy. Hey, I went and bought. I got 10 shares of SpaceX, bro, and I'm still up on that shit. Even though it came down, I bought the second it went live at like $130, and I'm still up on it because it's still at 150. And they just released new reports that like the top 5 stock analysts are saying that stock is plummeted and they're bullish on it. They say it's going to double by the end of the year. I don't take my advice. I know nothing about it. I asked my dad and I follow a few little good investment stuff, but I'm telling you, the bet I have noticed so far, the best time to buy is when shit goes live. You always get the cheapest price. It may go down, but as long as you pay attention to it and get out of it before it drops, if that's what you're into, do your thing. But I don't know. This is about the third stock that I bought in the last few months gone live. I'm going to see how it goes, man.
Sweet.
Wow, it got quiet all of a sudden.
I know.
Everybody's investing. Everybody's in their Schwab account.
Dude,
I'm just over here on perpetual hold with an Eastern European trying to book freight.
I haven't eaten all goddamn day, so
What do you
finally
get?
getting something.
What do you eat, John? What are you shoving your face with?
McDonald's, man. I just wanted something.
I
dude.
fucking love McDonald's, bro.
Bro, you were in the Atlanta airport and you're eating McDonald's?
It was the first thing outside the gate, and I'm hungry as fuck. So shut the hell up.
There's Leanne Chin, bro. You could have walked like 100 feet and gotten Leanne Chin.
Dude,
I have portobello and mushroom plate
I have
and
not eaten in 24 hours. Shut your freaking hole before I close it for
24
you.
hours. 24 hours.
and teriyaki
I
chicken.
I have not slept. I have not eaten. I have been fighting this fight for 24 solid hours now. And in a few minutes, I got to get on to the line with my boss and update him on the status and all that good crap.
How can you be so joyful through all that?
Because I love doing
You know, he's not joyful.
I love
He doesn't
doing
sound
what I
joyful.
do.
What are you talking about?
So joyful.
I was being a little sarcastic.
Anthony,
okay,
if
sorry.
you can hear me back there, you're going to have to wait. We're full right now.
I'll be bailing out in a couple minutes. No, but seriously, I love what I do, and I have the adrenaline has been kicking nonstop for 24 hours. It's been a wild ride, but I know that with what I've been through, not a single soul, probably not even Dale, could have done better than I did today. So I'm a happy man. Oh, by
Thank
the
you.
way, folks, the old impersonate a DOT through FMCSA is back.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
What? What's that mean?
We had 2 transporters who
What's that like?
who joined us, who apparently their DOTs had been compromised at the federal level. Someone filed fake MCS 150s, took over their DOT numbers, and completely rewrote their companies.
Oh my God.
And that's how they got through our defense.
Well,
Oh my God.
FMCSA keeps touting that IDEMIA facial recognition verification is taking care of this stuff, but it's not even close. All that IDEMIA is still doing is verifying the ID picture matches the license. They're not keeping any information with it. They're not taking scraping information off the ID yet.
And that's only when they first register. It's not every time they file an MCS 150. If they did it every time they filed an MCS 150, it might be a different story.
No,
wait a second.
It is when they file the MCS 150, because I know for a fact there's a guy in ICE custody waiting to be deported, been in ICE custody since November 21st, filed his MCS 150 electronically, went through facial recognition verification while he was in Butler County Jail in Ohio. So someone else used an ID. It wasn't him, wasn't his, but IDEMIA showed that picture matched the ID and let the guy through and file his MCS 150. Which is a bad thing, but the state of Indiana did the same thing as on his electronic filing of his Secretary of State's information the next day. So they're all dicked up.
So, okay, hang on. My bad, because I was on a phone call, John. What did I miss in the last 24 hours?
I've been dealing with a major cargo theft issue.
No shit.
Massive. massive.
And they filed a fake MCS 150 and they got you.
Yep, there are actually two. They filed two MCAs. They took over two DOT numbers and tag teamed.
Holy
It's
shit!
all the same
What
person.
the hell?
I had to go through the IP records,
What?
the IP address records, to realize he was the same. It was the same guy running both.
Wow.
Wow.
Figured
All
that
I
out
know
around
is I
midnight
see
last
so
night.
much
How
horse
many-
shit.
How many cars did they get?
A lot. Well, they tried to get a lot. They didn't get a lot. I stomped on most of it.
Wait,
They still
but
got-
did they
they
get
still
away
got
with it
about 10%.
before you got to them? But how
got a
long
couple
had they
away.
had?
They got a couple away before I got to them. However, we are in the middle of a sting operation right now, and that sting operation should be able to get those back.
Don't any of these cars have OnStar?
Thank God.
Some maybe. We can't turn any of that on until after we declare the vehicle stolen. So, at this point, we're trying to recover them before we declare them stolen.
Because once you do that, you have to buy it, right?
No, but it does take a hit on the title.
That's wild, dude. I hate that for you. I'm sorry I was picking on you. I didn't know how bad of a day you'd had.
Were they brand new cars?
No. Repos. But most of them were 2025 or newer.
Oh,
Hey guys.
Anywho,
I
Later,
fucking
Dan.
gotta go.
can't stand
So
it
I
out
will
here as
catch
a
up
truck
with you guys.
driver, seeing what I see from the foreign entities, like all the bullshit. And I'm so sick of getting in arguing matches with people from other countries because of some horse shit they're doing. And I'm like, hey, excuse me, I need a blah, blah, blah. And they don't like a woman talking to them and telling them that they're not doing something right. And they hate that. But all the wrecks that I see, I want to say 9 out of 10, but maybe it's sometimes 8 out of 10. It's always someone from another country.
Hey, Nathan. I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh crap! Okay.
Run.
We gotta come up with some
Run.
way to remind my dumb ass about the supply chain after dark and the supply chain social club stuff, because it doesn't matter if I sign up for it. I sign up every month.
Uh-huh.
And inevitably, I don't get a reminder that, hey, it's about to start.
We've got so we have a Luma page. Here, I'll drop it in. So Luma is kind of like the new Eventbrite or whatever of the world.
Gotcha.
And so you can actually like subscribe to it, and it'll ping you and remind you when things are happening.
All right, perfect, because that's what I need. Because I enjoyed
if you
the person
just
I
put
met
it on
you.
if you just put it in your Outlook calendar, your Outlook calendar will remind you.
You know, if you just shut up, somebody think you're pretty.
I know. I don't. Whether I'm quiet or my mouth is moving, nobody will ever think I'm pretty.
Speaking of pretty, Anthony, what are you doing?
Man, I'm still working.
Me too.
Yeah, I got 3 multi-stop loads out there. That's why I'm running late. I've had a hell of a day. It's a good thing though. I'm glad to be busy.
Yeah,
if you're busy in our industry, you're making money.
That's right. Well, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully. We're losing it.
Too. I'm trying to get Ducky to get his butt where he needs to be. I mean, he's lazy. This cat's lazy.
Oh man.
So,
Yeah.
question
So,
about the DOT hijackers.
What?
Go ahead, Del.
No. Oh, I was just gonna say the DOT hijackers. The question I have is, they're not from this country, or they are?
Oh, John's gone. I think he had to catch his plane.
Oh, got it. Okay, never mind then.
I don't know, Dale. You know anything about what's going on with that?
No, not really. I just he just asked me for some information on the carriers, but I don't know anything really more than what's going on with it.
Hey, I'll run to one of those supply chain socials too. I kind of do the same thing as Adam. Like I'll sign up for them and then I forget about them. And then I'm like, oh crap, I meant to go to that. So I went to one of the first ones, and I don't know if you remember this, but I kind of blew your guys' minds. Like, it was set up so you couldn't log in on a mobile phone, but I used the Brave browser, and you guys were like, how the hell are you on a cell phone? We set it up so you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, Brave.
No, it's not set up so you cannot do it. It's just incredibly a terrible user experience. That's all.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, next time I'll come on a laptop, but yeah, definitely want to get to one of those again.
Blast the other night. I mean, it was fun. Pedro,
Yeah, they are fun.
Pedro and I we were
Cracking.
all over.
Dude, you know, I met one of the most interesting people I've met in a long fucking time. And Julie David, that lady, bro. Oh my God. She started talking about government regulation and policy. I was like, fuck, you got me hook, line, and sinker, lady. Like, dude, that lady is interesting as hell, man. I'm talking to her. I'm going to get her on the show because, man, the way she just started like rambling off stuff, I was like, oh man, like she reminded me of fucking dang it, what's his name? I know this guy named Joe Metton, and he's a former DOT officer, and he does some really crazy stuff now for the government. But this guy will just like spit off like DOT FMCSA rules like he's quoting Bible verses, man. And that's how this lady Julie was. She was just like, yeah, and Connor versus Binghamberry in 1952. So yeah, that was, I always like those. I like your things, Nathan, because like you move in a completely different circle inside of logistics that I don't. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the warehouse stuff, a lot of the tech things, more of the people in supply chain that aren't necessarily brokers or work at a shipper or something like that. So I always enjoy it, man, because I always meet people that I like. I'm not in my circle. I don't think I would have came in contact with before. So I always enjoy them, and I like seeing your pretty face.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think I saw Josh pop on there.
Are you at home? Do you have fucking writing on your ceiling?
It's a mirror. This is like mid 1980s house.
Oh, I was like, dude, what the hell is?
Listen, bro, don't kink shame him.
It looks like one of those movie scenes from the, when the people in the nut house where they write their craziness all over the walls.
Yeah, it kind of does, man.
Looks like it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
you do work in a different area of logistics.
Oh my God. That is such
Pedro,
a funny show. I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
That's hilarious, dude. Pedro, I was on the phone. Like, my phone just constantly keeps ringing right now. So I never heard any responses. What's your thoughts on conscription?
On conscription? What do you mean? What are my thoughts on it?
We were talking about the military, and I said I think conscription would be a good idea because it makes young men better men.
Well, I mean, I will say this, man. I am for it, but here's the thing that I learned in the military, and anyone that has served in the military will tell you. I personally think the military is for everybody, but reality is that it is not. I went with some people, dude, day 3, they were crying like little girls, or they couldn't take direction, and they ended up getting the snot beat out of them by other people and stuff. So I'll say that I think it's a great thing, but it ain't for everyone, and I don't think it fixes everyone. And I think if we just start dumping people into the military, that it's probably just going to cause a big problem. But I will say that I don't know. I feel the military is just like the trucking industry, and it's crazy because they both have extreme parallels. And why this can't happen is I think the standard of entry to the military should be extremely high, like it used to be. And it is not. Just like I think it should be to be a driver. The entry to get into that should be very, very high. We just don't want any idiot out there driving a truck. So why do we want just any idiot in charge of extremely deadly weapons, extremely powerful weapons, or information, and that they don't need to be privy to? And I'll tell you, you don't have to have a security clearance in the military to be a person that knows things that the normal person shouldn't know. It's just a part of being in the military. So although I agree with it, I think it would be, actually we're kind of seeing it right now. We may not have what you're saying, but the barrier to entry is so damn low. We've got a military, not trying to throw shade at my veteran brothers and sisters because it still takes a lot to sign up, but we got a military bunch of sissy la crybabies that can't hack it. And if anything really happened, I think a lot of them would run and hide in the closest foxhole.
You know, you made a good point about the barrier of entry of being a driver. If you want to, you have to be an apprentice, a journeyman, and then work, like 5 years to install toilets. But we'll put a guy behind an 80,000-pound missile in 2 weeks.
I watched a video the other day, and they were talking about getting CDL. One
Yeah,
of
man.
YouTubers,
The UPS.
Hold on, Anthony.
Like,
Keep going, Spud. Anthony can't hear you. Anthony can't hear you. Hold on, Anthony. Someone's talking. Go ahead, Spud.
Yeah, he was talking about getting a CDL, whatever. He's a YouTuber, and they were like, "You do it with the school," and the guy's like, "Yeah, here's your checklist. You can take to the exam." I'm like, "The checklist you could have with the what?" I didn't none of that.
We didn't. No. We didn't get any of that either. Not in Washington State. And Washington State is one of the bad states.
Yeah, I was like, "What in the hell?"
It was not easy.
In 2012, but now they got to go through all that class and stuff, and it's like, maybe that's better, but you get a freaking checklist? Like, what the hell?
No, that's not true everywhere. Maybe, and he hasn't been to school yet, so maybe it's not even true for him. I don't know. We didn't have anything.
The instructor was saying that was in
zero.
That was in Kansas.
What are you doing?
Well,
Missouri, Kansas.
That's not right. But no, it's not that way.
Yeah,
not in the state that I got mine. I got mine 3 years ago.
Oh, no,
CDL middle schools, though, we're putting guys through in 24 hours from a different country, couldn't speak English. The whole transaction that happened in Terrell, Texas, that guy was halfway. He got his license in California, going through the school. His checklist for his road test was forged, and he was already in Phoenix or something when he was supposed to have been taking a road test, right? So thank God we closed those freaking messes down. We bring a guy over from, you talk about being overseas. There's a company in Moldova right now that they were bringing guys over, pushing them through school. It's a dispatch service that has 150 trucking companies in the United States. The same guy owns all of them. They have 350 employees over there dispatching them. That's why we push so hard to get Section 7 of the Delilah law put in that says illegal dispatch services from overseas are going to be illegal. If you work for one or one works for you, it's $50,000 fine. That thing's got to get passed.
Good.
I don't know. I got mine different. I think, and I need to look this up because I wonder if they changed this law, but I didn't go to school. I got out of the Army and I went to the DMV and I got the book and I studied it and I took the test and I rented a truck and I passed the driving test and they said, here's your CDL.
Yeah, there's no requirement to go to school.
Really?
Yeah.
You can still do that here, but most people coming up to the want to get into trucking don't.
Yeah.
It's still that way. You're not required to go to school, but that's usually where you're gonna. Yeah, you can go and study the manual.
I mean,
yourself.
they did. I mean, in my one defense, when I got out, they had asked me when I went up to get it. They asked me if I went through any type of driving school, and I told them I was like, I just got out of the Army. I was a truck driver in the Army, and here's my military driver's license. And so I don't know, maybe I don't know, but yeah, I didn't do anything. I just took the test, passed the driving test, and then they gave my CDL. But I mean, I still had to find a company to teach me how to drive sticks and stuff, but I don't know if that law's changed. I need to look that up.
I think you still have to have. I think you.
Has it changed?
Every state's different.
Yeah,
no, I respond?
Since 2022.
Go ahead, and Dale. Maybe not everybody can hear you. We have problems in here that sometimes people can hear others and they can't hear you. So if someone's cutting you off, it may not be on purpose.
Oh, that's freaky. Okay. Well, anyway, I was trying to answer him. Yes, you still have to have the 160 hours, but you don't have to go to school through that. Like if your uncle drives or your dad drives or a friend drives or whatever, it's just like when kids are getting their permit, they have to have so many hours of practice with their whatever the fuck that's called, the license that's not a license. Somebody has to be but that doesn't require that you pay money or go to school to get those 160 hours. They're documented and signed off, and you just show it to them and they believe you, I guess. And then, so you don't have to go to school. It's just where most people go to get access
Makes
to a
sense.
truck to practice on.
Makes sense.
Do you know what I think is crazy is when we have the trainers out training these guys to drive, and they're running them like teams. The trainer's in the sleeper while the guy who's supposed to be training is in the steering behind the steering wheel. I think that's the most ridiculous thing we're doing. I mean, just the accident that happened, I think in Philly or somewhere, the trainer was in the sleeper.
Sage and I were having a discussion about putting 18-year-olds in truck, interstate.
Well,
And
think about that.
I was telling him, I'm like, dude, you get that, and they're just going to throw these kids behind the wheel and say, "There you go."
But think about the big picture, though. If a guy is in Northern California, he can drive from San Francisco to San Diego, no problem, at 18 years old. But a guy from Buffalo, New York, can't go across the border into Vermont, right? So we got to make sense of it all the way around the country, right? So, but on the other hand, there's guys in the military that are 18 years old, are probably some of the best drivers around. So who knows what the right answer is? But I think that if you're 18, you have to go through an extensive amount of documented school, documented training, more hours behind the wheel. But I don't think that an 18-year-old should be necessarily. You have to look at the story, not just the scores, right? I think you have to, but I think that people say, "Oh, interstate's okay and interstate's not." Well, again, California's a big state. That guy can put on hundreds of miles, right? But he can't go across the border from New York to Pennsylvania.
An 18-year-old in the 1970s is way different than an 18-year-old today.
Absolutely right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my best friend, he was in the Marines, and he said he was driving a 7-ton one time, and he came up over the crest of a hill and accidentally drifted a 7-ton. So the sergeant started yelling. He's like, "Who's driving? Who's driving?" Comes up, and he thought he was going to get in trouble, but the guy was like, "That's the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life. You just drifted a 7-ton." And then when he got out, he started driving oil tankers. He worked in the oil field for a long time, and that's rough driving. He did that for about 11 years. He was over the road, but he said when you get on those well sites, those well roads are not nice. So it screwed up his back and everything. But that's a perfect example. He was probably 21 when he was in the Marines. So, that guy could drive. And so not everyone's created equal. But what I was saying earlier is when I worked at UPS, I used to train drivers all the time. I would train younger drivers how to drive a stick shift because I was good at teaching them. So one of the things that I noticed, one of the areas that I used to have to go to, I would deliver at I was a supervisor, but I could deliver misloads. It's like a weird thing with the union. If the driver is out of the area and you have a package that's on the wrong truck, I can either take it to the driver or I can deliver it if he's not nearby. So one of the more common misloads I would get was to a truck driving school that was out by the county airport. And I'd go in there and those guys, they'd be like, "Oh my God, you got a UPS truck." And they're asking me all these rudimentary questions. And I'm thinking, you guys are in CDL school and you don't know the answers to simple shit like this. I was really dumbfounded, and I would encounter their drivers all the time in the training trucks that they had. And they were always doing stupid shit on the road. And I'm like, you guys are not training these guys, because at UPS, it was militaristic. And, as a supervisor, I had to know inside and out everything because I'm the one training and holding drivers accountable. So there are definitely different standards. And I would look at guys like this and I'm like, man, you wouldn't get away with that being a feeder driver. That's what we called our over the road guys at UPS, because they would feed the facilities, but those guys were held to a higher standard. And I was always shocked when I would encounter the people at that truck driving school and how little they knew. And I'm not bashing truck driving schools. There's good ones too, but not all 18-year-olds are created equal, and not all truck driving schools are created equal either. There needs to be some higher standards in regard to training, and I'm a firm believer. I think you should have to take your driver's license and your CDL in a stick shift. You know,
And I also think you should have to take it at a state facility and go through an actual, because everything in those truck driving schools is self-certified. If I say he passes, he passes. And that's how so many people got their licenses, because the owner of the trucking school can say he's good enough to pass. Self-certification doesn't work in truck driving school.
Yeah. Well, and I'll
and what
make a
else
parallel
needs
to
to go
that.
away
Go ahead, Del.
beyond the instructor saying, yeah, he passed or whatever, and it's arbitrary and subjective? Then you have these smaller companies that are testing for the state agency. And that's where you got a double kind of like bluff, where a lot of people that aren't qualified are getting their certifications. I actually got mine through one of those. So the instructor did it on his own yard. He had his own company called Gear Jammer and whatever, you know, but he was not a softie. He was not easy to pass with. However, there are people that are from other countries that are just passing literally everybody, who are like mashing all the cones and can't do any of the maneuvers and can't name the parts on the cars or on the truck, and they can't, and they don't know what the signs are, you know, and then they still walk away with their CDL. But that needs to go away. State inspectors need to be state inspectors only, and no private companies standing in.
You know, one of the biggest issues we have, though, is that the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration has $1 billion budget to handle all those trucks, all those drivers, all those companies, all those buses for $1 billion. There's no way you can make the industry safe at $1 billion a year. When you look at the FAA, who has a hell of a lot less airplanes, hell of a lot less pilots, hell of a lot less everything, with a $25 billion budget. So we got to get our priorities right. And that's why you very rarely do you see a plane crash, because safety is their priority. Compare that to 5,300 people that die in truck accidents every single year. If we had 37 737s crashing every year, this nation would be in uproar. But we don't give a shit about what happens behind a truck. That's what's got to change.
Right. We got to get rid of the idea that you can, in 5 weeks, start your trucking career. You know,
what we need to do is I've been pushing this for a while now, and I think that we need to have, if you look at every state, like the state of Tennessee, there are 9 representatives at the Capitol that cover the state of Tennessee. There should be 9 inspectors in the state of Tennessee to cover the number of trucking companies. So let's say in the state of Tennessee, I think there are 3,500 FMCSA regulated trucking companies. That means that every one of those inspectors would handle about 300 trucking companies, which is enough for them to do the early entry audit, do their annual audit, check out their drivers. So now you know who these guys are. They're in there investigating. So if you're in California, they have like 50 representatives to handle their constituents. Same thing should happen for trucking. We should have that many representatives there, rather than 350 inspectors throughout the entire country. And they're just doing roadside inspections. They're not doing early entry and audit. I mean, it's so dumb that we give a guy his authority to operate a trucking company, but we don't come and check to see if he's safe for 12 to 18 months after, if we even go and look at it. And it's done by a desktop, which is really stupid. So I couldn't, if I was a lawyer, I couldn't practice law until I passed the bar, but we'll let everybody go out there and be a truck driver, and then we'll check a year later after they've been in 15 accidents, see if they're safe or not. It's so
scammy, and I'm so upset with certain constituents that think that we can hire them cheaper from other countries. Anybody can do it. It's not a brain buster. Like, trucking is not easy.
It's a skill. So, and that's what everything's a blue collar, but it's a skill. You have to be qualified to do it. I think that we have a lot of issues with everything about what's going on with safety in trucking. If you look at, in 2016, the FMCSA was told by Congress that you need to determine what makes a trucking company unsafe. So the FMCSA came back with, okay, if they have more than 2 basic scores over 90% over a 2 or 3 month period, and they've not been inspected in the last 18 months, that's an elevated risk. So that's going to be on the priority list to get a safety audit. The problem with that is that you have to be a bad guy to get a safety audit. And so once you get that audit, now you can get satisfactory, conditional, unsatisfactory, right? But the good guys have been driving for you look at JR, he's been driving for a long time. The chance of him getting an audit is very slim because he doesn't do anything to trigger the audit. So now we have 94% of the trucking companies that don't have a safety rating at all. The 7% that do have one got it because they're unsafe.
I was just going to throw that number out there. I thought it was 90, but 94%, if you think of it from a broker's standpoint, especially after the Montgomery, SCOTUS ruling and all that, from a broker standpoint, that's terrifying because how are you supposed to properly vet? Number one, if there are no clear guidelines as to what constitutes selection of an unsafe carrier, and on top of that, 94% of carriers out there don't have an FMCSA rating. Like, how in the hell are you supposed to determine? I know we have Carrier 411, we have all these different tools at our disposal, but realistically, how can they set a precedent like that without clear guidelines as to what constitutes selection of a negligent carrier?
Well,
it's really tough.
In 2011, the FMCSA was sued by NASTIC, TINA, and AEMCA about SMS scores. And so a result of that settlement in 2011 it says, even if you look at SMS, it says readers should not use SMS scores to determine safety fitness. Okay, so what are you supposed to use? I think post Montgomery, we've come to a point now we don't use, you can't use scores to determine somebody's safe or not. You have to use their story, right? People look at it, and you have to be very consistent with your standard operating procedures. You have to be very consistent with how you're vetting folks. So if you're a broker and you look at a company like Federal Express, one of the biggest companies, very well-known company, most times a broker will say, yeah, it's FedEx, I'm going to give them a load, right? Let's say that FedEx has a driver who can't speak English and gets in an accident. Just because they're FedEx, you still have to vet them. People don't know that in the last 90 days, FedEx has had 56 drivers placed out of service for English language proficiency, 44 drivers placed out of service for operating a commercial motor vehicle with no CDL.
Okay,
so if
hang on. The problem there is that almost 100% of FedEx's semi-fleet is owner-operators done by, similar to Amazon's DFO program.
Yeah,
but these are guys that were placed out of service running.
Contractor, like
these are guys placed out of service running under FedEx's DOT number.
Yeah, they do.
So check this out. I'm going to really muddy the waters here. Okay, I run a lot of LTL freight, and I don't work with FedEx freight. So I have before, but so check this out. When you book an LTL shipment, those carriers' agreements, that driver they don't have to share the driver's info with you. In fact, a lot of times the unions actually prevent them from doing so. So how can you book an LTL shipment properly, vet a FedEx driver, or not to pick on FedEx, any driver?
You don't want to have that driver's information anyway, because as a broker, you don't want to take control of what's going on. What you do want to do, if I were a broker and I was looking at FedEx, for instance, and I'm just using this as a name because I just did some work on them.
Yeah.
If I'm using FedEx, I don't need to know everything about the driver they're giving to me. If I would say to them, hey, the records indicate in an inspection you had drivers placed out of service for English language proficiency. I need you to certify that the driver you're sending to me speaks English properly in accordance with 392.11. Once you get that, you're defensible in court. If the guy kills somebody because he couldn't speak English and the lawyer tries to sue you as a broker, you can say, I checked with them. They verified the guy that's sending to me. I knew the problem. So you know the story, and they said that they're going to fix it. What do I do, Your Honor? Made the guy do a polygraph test?
Yes, pretty much.
So that brings up a really good question, Dale, and I'll follow up with this because this happened today. I've got a giant project that I'm trying to move, and capacity is next to zero. So, I had a friend say, hey, I've got a truck that's emptying out here. Do you need a truck? I said, yes, send them my way. So, they sent me the info, and I went to go book them, and they were disqualified with us. And so then I sent a message like, why are these guys disqualified? Here's this, because it said it was a risk of fraud. So I said, here's his CDL, here's the side of his truck showing the MC on it. And they came back and said, you serious? Go look at the safety scores. And so I did. And I'm like, holy shit. So, I normally I look at my safety scores before I ever send anything down. I just didn't today because I was multitasking and trying to hurry. But you went in and look at the safety scores, and they've got a freaking 89% crash indicator, 95% hours of service, 44% for driver fitness, and I'm like, how are these carriers like?
Because they're not at 90% for 2 basic scores to be put on elevated risk program to be for enforcement to kick in. But the other thing is, if let's say the guy's got 2 trucks and gotten in one accident, his percentage is a hell of a lot higher than the guy with 3,500 trucks.
Yeah. So they'd had 12 accidents in 2 years, 4 towaways, 1 fatality.
Oh my God.
And so,
but how many trucks do they own?
Let me see if I can find.
I mean, that's a number that everyone forgets about. How many trucks do they own? And so that's why percentages don't really matter. That's why you have to look at the whole story.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And that's what I was. That's what I was bringing up. Is you kind of have to look at the whole story because I sent it back to my friend. I'm like, you use these people?
Every shipment, you have to look at the whole story about the company, and that's why I knew what was going to happen with SCOTUS. I knew that they were going to get rid of the 4A, the F4A preemption, and all that was a broker saying, "I'm using this as my defense. You can't sue me for it." The SCOTUS didn't take away the ability to be sued; it took away that preemption. You still have to do your due diligence, but the most important thing I would tell any broker to do is if you set your SOP up, don't deviate from it. We keep hearing the best way to vet people is to have a relationship with your carrier, and I agree with that to a point.
Absolutely.
If I have a best friend in the world's name is Bubba, runs Bubba's Trucking, and I've been doing dedicated runs with him for the last 30 years, every load I give him is still going to be checked. I'm still going to check to see if something's changed, because if you deviate from your SOP in any way, you're going to be held liable if Bubba does something wrong.
So, yeah, they've got 89 power units for that. And out of that 89 power units, they have 599 inspections. Let's see.
How many?
How long have they been in business?
How many of those are leased, and how many are assets?
I don't know that. That's a good question. I can't get that info. But they've got 5 years authority.
That's another issue with an FMCSA. We have many people that say they list 1 truck, 1 driver, and they're leasing on trucks, and so you don't really know. FMCSA's got to get better at knowing who's really leased on, how many trucks you have. So all that stuff's just a mess in itself. So I think you have to have a program where you're vetting every single driver, every single time, on every single load, and you're not just looking at scores. You're looking at stories. You have to look at what's going on in your company, just like any inspector would look at when they go in there.
Question from a legal aspect. My follow-up question: normally, the term SOP is enforceable by law. To protect yourself as a broker, are you better off calling your policy an OPG or an operational performance guideline?
I don't think a plaintiff attorney is going to mince words or have semantics about that. They're saying, do you have a policy, whatever you want to call it? They're more concerned with, are you deviating from your policy?
Yeah.
So you can call it a policy, an SOP, you can call it standard of operating procedure, whatever you want to call it. I think that you just have to stick by it. I think that we have to really get away from, hey, he had a good safety score. Well, that's cool, but tell me what you did. What did you know? What should you have known? And what did you do about it?
I'd love to pick your brain more on this and figure out what needs to go into an SOP.
We've done it. I kind of knew it was going to happen with SCOTUS. So that's why I developed within Freight Validate a detailed action report. And that lists everything that's ever happened to that company from the day they got their authority. How many times it was voluntarily revoked? How many times it was not voluntarily revoked? How many times they changed insurance companies? How many other telephone numbers are affiliated with that? We have all that data in there. And what we do is we list the things out that says, okay, let's say that they had a problem with brakes on 15 of their trucks, and they were placed out of service for equipment. As a broker, we list these recommendations. As a broker, I would say, contact them and say that you've had several trucks placed out of service for less, we're just using brakes. I need you to send me today's pre-trip inspection that says that the brakes are fine. I need you to send me when the mechanic put that truck back into service. Once I have that data, I can say, okay, I've done my due diligence. If that truck kills somebody later on due to a braking issue and plaintiff's attorney says, hey, it was your fault, you didn't check that. Yes, I did, Your Honor. It's right here. We checked it. He verified the truck was taken care of. What more can a broker possibly do?
Hey guys, real quick, not to interject, I got to go feed these kiddos, so I'm going to bounce, but I want to say one thing. Dale, one nice thing about working with Jason Rabine at Weldon Logistics is now that he's, got that partnership with you, I think that's really cool what you guys are doing at Freight Validate. And I couldn't work for a better broker, because we have those tools at our disposal. And yeah, man. So hopefully I'll get to work with you in some regard as well.
Yeah, one of the things we really important about the detailed analysis report, we didn't make this just for brokers to check on carriers too. We want to make something that the carriers can check themselves. There are a lot of owner operators out there. They own one truck and they didn't know it's against the law, for instance, to work out of a UPS store. It's a violation of 390.5T. But we want to teach them to say, hey, this is a violation, let's fix it. We want to give them that same report. There's too many vetting companies out there that says, no, you're not qualified. Why? I'm not telling you. Well, that's stupid, right?
Yes,
the driver needs to know what the rules are so he can follow them. I don't get to open up my Monopoly game and not see any rules for it. The game is just as important as the rules that cover it, right? So we tell all of our owner operators, all of our small fleets, pull a detailed analysis report. It's free. Go to freightvalidate.com/myprofile. Pull yours. Go through it all. We'll help you through it. If you have something that's got to be changed, we'll help you fix it. Now you take that as your resume to the broker and say, look, I've been processed really well. Now we take it on the other side. We talk about that motor carriers have been vetted since Carrier 411 came about in 2000. Carriers have been vetted to death. And as a result of that, if you look at FMCSA's records, less than 1% of all motor carriers have false or missing information from the FMCSA's database. What do you think the percentage is of brokers? 29.5% have Donald Trump as their contact name, or 867-5309 is their telephone number, because brokers don't ever get vetted by anybody, including the federal government.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
When are you going to create something for carriers on brokers?
I haven't. There's a detailed analysis
right, so we can vet them.
22,750 brokers. You can go to Freight Validate and pull up on any one of them. Their credit score, number of days pay, how long they've been in business, who else, did they have another company that they closed down as a carrier before? Have they reincarnated their brokers? They're a chameleon brokers too. Don't think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And so that's what I've been working very closely with the FMCSA on that particular piece. We got to get the brokers handled. They have to be visited by the FMCSA just as much or just as often as a motor carrier needs to be, because that's where the crooks really kind of live.
Right. That's where we see a lot of linking up with unqualified movement of freight,
And I was a broker for 34 years.
We're not
I did own a fleet of trucks of 75 trucks for 10 years. So I'm not picking on brokers or carriers. I try and be as well-rounded as I possibly can, understand both sides of it, and offer them both the same information back and forth, because that's how relationships are built.
Yeah, and on top of that, aside from all the safety stuff, it keeps brokers, it keeps carriers from getting ripped off by what you describe as chameleon brokers. That's a very accurate statement, and I think that beyond safety scores and everything, financial health, there are a lot of different things that a carrier, just like now the broker has to have liability, the carriers, they need to vet brokers better too, so that they get paid.
Brokers look at carriers, see how many times they've changed their insurance, right? How many times does a carrier look at a broker to see how many times he changed his surety bond because he was such a crook, right? No one ever looks at that. You need to look at that. If you change your surety bond company 3 times in the last year, there is an issue.
Hey, Dale, so I would like to throw some...
one other thing, and I'll throw this out there because I'm enjoying this conversation.
I'm going to just let Ingrid cut me off because she's the queen.
Is the fact that, I'll go down the rabbit hole here with dispatch services. This is something that's also being looked at on the FMCSA side. No responsibilities, none whatsoever. And so many of them are 100%. I mean, where is the legalities of them?
Yeah,
at all?
I think the FMCSA is working close on that.
I know.
The bills on the floor, the Delilah Law, Section 7 of Delilah's Law, that at least get rid of the overseas ones first. And then we have to start somewhere. But I think you're right, Ingrid. I think that's one of the biggest problems we have, because when you try to report one, what do you hear? Well, they're not regulated by us. Well, then regulate them or get rid of them. One or the other. You have to have a brokerage authority, or you don't have to have a brokerage authority, because they really are just brokers.
So Dale, something
Well,
that
you can go down to this. If
Hey,
you really
bro.
want to start
Hey, bro.
narrowing,
I don't.
Hang on.
Ingrid, hold on. Ingrid, can you hear me? Ingrid can't hear me. All right. So I'm gonna talk. So hey, if Ingrid starts talking, tell her that Pedro is
and we
talking.
can't hear him.
Yeah.
Ingrid, hush.
Oh, she's gonna beat the shit out of you, boy. Hey, so Dale, check this out. Here's something that I was actually talking to a friend of mine that he's an owner operator, and he ran into something that I'd honestly forgot about till we were talking about it right here, and you're talking about the broker. So he had dealt with a broker that was a broker agent, dealt with this guy for quite some time. This guy ended up screwing him over and ended up not getting paid for some loads. And about 6 months later, he got an email from a different brokerage about the same exact lanes that he had been running. Well, when he had got the rate con, he looked at the bottom of the rate con and he noticed it was the name of the exact same guy who screwed him out of money not too long ago. So he calls the brokerage and tells them what went on. And long story short, this guy apparently has a reputation of doing this. He will onboard carriers onto contract freight, run them for 3 or 4 months, pay them on time, do all this stuff, and then he just stops paying them and stops communicating with them. And then when it catches up with him, he leaves that brokerage as an agent and then goes to another brokerage as an agent and starts his bullshit all over again. And so I was like, his thing was like, man, he was like, dude, he's like, I can't be mad at the broker themselves because they're not the one doing it to me. It's this particular agent that is screwing me over. And he was like, this guy's just getting to just frolic around and just not pay carriers and do all this horrible stuff. And he's not being held liable for it because he doesn't have a broker authority. He has no bond to claim on and all this other stuff. And the brokers that he's attaching himself to are left holding the cup to fucking deal with this stuff. So,
but I would say that broker does have some responsibility. The problem we have with agents is that too many brokers, especially the big box brokers, hire these agents, and their only vetting process is the size of their book of business. They don't care about anything else but how much money you're going to bring to me, right? Yeah. And then they get screwed, and then they move on, right? So if I had my way, an agent that signs on for this Landstar, whoever they're signing on with, has to be regulated specifically and have an account number with the FMCSA that we can watch this guy too. That should be like your MC number dash such and such for that agent. Now he's got to be vetted and taken care of just like anybody else.
Okay.
100%.
Hey, guys, hang on one second. Hey, I got to bail.
Later, bro.
It's been fun.
Nobody cares.
It's been great. Dale, as usual, you rock. And Spence and Adam, you suck. And Nathan, see you next time, man.
I'll tell you what, Adam can be pretty brutal. Hey, I got to run too. I love you guys. I will see you at the next one.
Later, JR. All right, Anthony, be good, bro. Hey, he's gone. Too bad. Oh, well. All right, Josh, I'm going to bring you back
agents
up.
should be regulated as well as with kind of like a real estate agent where
Exactly.
they have to keep up or they have to have a license and it shows that they've had to go through testing and they've gone through training and they go through every single agent out here. Every single one of them should have to take, because they have no personal responsibility either.
Right.
It falls underneath that one person that has that MC number for the brokerage and under that one level of coverage and insurance.
Yeah.
These are big things. Again, FMCSA is looking at it. It's there's conversations being had.
The FMCSA just got the problem with the FMCSA right now is I think that Derek Bars and Sean, I think they both have done more for our industry than anybody else has done in the last 50 years. The problem is we've been feeding this fat industry cheeseburgers for 50 years. We aren't going to take the weight off overnight. And those guys have done a lot, but there's still a lot more to do. And we got to get as much done as we can in the next 2.5 years, because if something changes, something's going to change. And we got to I tell people all the time, if you don't like something that's going on, there are 25 bills on the floor right now talking specifically about trucking. If you don't like what's going on, contact your congressman, tell him I'm not going to vote for you unless you take on Corca, for instance, or the bathroom bill or parking bill. We have the biggest voice we've ever had in trucking right now. People are starting to listen to us, not just the lobbyists from ATA or OIDA or TIA. They're listening to drivers. I mean, they listen to Ingrid. You've had conversations with those folks. They're listening to you. And Rob Carpenter. I mean, they're listening to the folks out here on the street. So we got to get our Congress people to listen to us too.
I'm on board.
I got to jump though, guys.
Love you, Dale. I can't wait to see you in 2 weeks, bro. I'm so happy you're coming, man.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, buddy.
Yeah,
we're gonna see you soon, man.
Yeah, brother. Be good.
Right,
later,
bye.
bud. That's my dude right there, man. I'm so glad Dale got to hop on there.
Mr.
Hold on.
Barker.
Hey, y'all all stay in here. I'm gonna hop out and then I'll come back in so maybe Ingrid can hear me. So Adam, you're in control. Jesus Lord, please help us. Don't get us canceled.
I don't have access.
I'm just saying, you're the moderator. Keep everybody in control, man. There you go.
All right, nobody say the F word.
Taylor, what's up, my dude?
What's up, guys? You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome.
What you up to, Taylor?
Living the dream, man. Living the dream. Where'd Ingrid go?
She's probably hopping back in. She couldn't hear Pedro.
How is everybody?
Ready for living the dream, Taylor. Just
Damn, what happened to Ingrid?
She's probably hopping back in, Pedro.
Okay.
She got sad and left.
Yeah, it's because I wasn't here.
That's what it is.
Taylor, what's up, bro? You in the F350?
I'm in the F350.
Yeah. Hey, when'd you that picture you posted about washing that car? Is that your new car?
Which one was it?
I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was this morning. I think it was today when I saw it. You said washing it up before I go to the car show.
Yeah.
When'd you get that?
I buy and sell cars all the time.
Well, I know that. Did you get rid of the Model T or the Model A?
I sold the Model A.
Oh, damn. And did you get that? Did you get that in its place?
Hold on. I might have to come out and come back in.
Oh my God. Look at that beautiful girl there. Oh, let's put that. Oh my God.
Dibs.
We're going to put that on the big screen.
It's a 66 Super Sport Impala.
Man.
That's gorgeous.
That is gorgeous.
Ingrid, you look great. You have lost weight. Look at you.
Thank you. Way too
You look
much,
really good.
Probably. Thank you.
Calm down.
What's your secret?
Well, having your whole face rebuilt here and sucking through a straw for about 7 weeks, and yeah.
I don't want to make.
Hey, Pedro, let me back in. I'm gonna have to go back out and come back in because I was on my truck speaker and now it's on my phone speaker, not the regular speaker.
Yeah, do what you do, bro. So, not to make light of what you're going through, Ingrid, but you saying that reminded me of. So when I first started trucking, the safety guy at the truck company I first started at.
Now I can't hear anybody.
You can't hear me at all?
Paige is talking.
Nobody? No.
Testing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God. Can you hear me, Ingrid?
I feel like they're just not making technology.
Dude, this has been happening lately, Nathan. Like, I don't know what's going on with StreamYard.
Our platform with Remo, what we use for the Supply Chain Social Club, it does a similar shit. Yeah. Sucks.
Ingrid, can you hear anybody?
Can you hear me, Ingrid?
She can't hear anyone.
Yeah. Nothing.
Let me try again.
Oh, man, that sucks, dude. Damn it. Clint, I thought you were going to be in the fucking office today. Clint, can you hear me? Oh, my God. Here we go.
Hey, Clint, can you hear us?
Clint. Come in, Clint.
Clint's volume's turned down.
He can't hear nothing. Dang.
Is he chewing his gum or is his mic up here and we just?
No, his mic is
How
up.
about that? Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Hey.
Clint,
My bad.
Can you hear me, Clint? He can't hear me. Fucking damn it.
I can hear
Clint,
you, but
you hear
Ingrid
Oh.
every once in a while.
Okay. Well, so I thought you were going to be in the office today.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you, Taylor. Can you hear me now, Ingrid?
I can. I took everything off. I'm running it through the.
That's weird.
I know.
All right. So someone asked Clint why he is not in the office today, like he told me he was going to be.
Clint, can you hear me?
I'll answer for Clint. It ain't none of your damn business.
Mind
got
your
good.
I didn't hear
business.
nobody. Who's? I hear you, Ingrid, now.
I got your back, Clint.
Well, he can't hear
I
me.
appreciate it.
Well, if you can hear me, Clint, I said, why aren't you in the office?
I can hear like you and Ingrid, and that's it.
Oh, well, whatever.
Pedro wants to know why you're not in the office.
Too much work to do to be in the office.
Yeah, that's not what he fucking told me. I was talking to him yesterday. He's like, I'm going to be in the office because that's what I do every Friday because I'm a lazy ass manager. No, I'm joking. Oh, well, whatever.
I wish I could stay longer, but I got to put things in.
Oh, have fun. Hey, have fun, Taylor. Taylor, what's the next truck show you're going to?
Match.
Okay. All right.
So, guys, I ain't really been talking trucking much. You
I know.
Ingrid probably could tell you this. But, these little 3-year veterans, no more than us 30 and 40-year veterans. So I just let them have it.
Yeah. Well, what do you know anyway, Taylor?
Shit.
What do you know anyway?
You've been driving. I've been doing this almost 30 years. Ingrid's been doing it longer than that. And some dude's been driving for 2 or 3 years. Who's a driver trainer knows it all. And I just, okay, dude, you got it.
I know that's right, bro.
I'd rather get shit and rack up views, You know how I am.
Goes the sound.
I do. Well, be good, Taylor.
I hear everybody now.
Sweet.
Y'all be good. Thanks for the invite, brother.
All right, bro. Of course, man. Have a good weekend.
You too, buddy. See
Later,
y'all.
broski.
Pedro,
Now-
what's for dinner?
Kat is cooking burgers and jalapeno sausages.
Japalinos?
Yeah, Japalinos.
Damn, Cat gets down, huh, Pedro?
Huh?
She gets down, dude.
Yeah, this is honestly one of her lazy meals, believe it or not, is burgers. Last night, what did we have last night? Last night we had some type of breaded pork cutlet over spaghetti noodles with pasta. And Wednesday, I don't remember what we had. She just cooks good shit every night. I don't know what to tell y'all.
We had ragu, old world style, with some hot dogs.
Bro, my wife throws down, dude. Like I would put my wife's cooking up against anybody's. I seriously would. Fucking restaurants, Gordon Ramsay, eat your fucking heart out, bro. I don't want your fancy shit. My wife throws down, dude. Throws down.
That's right.
So, hey, Clint, what I said, why don't you? Oh, never mind. You already said because there's too much work. But someone call off today? Did you have to get out the office?
No, I'm always in the truck, dude.
I thought you told me when I talked to you yesterday. I said, Clint, what you gonna be doing on Friday? I'm gonna be at the office. That's exactly what you said.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yes. You gonna be home tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm 48 miles from the shop.
Are you loaded or empty now?
I'm empty.
Oh, okay, cool deal. Where'd you go today? To like Nashville or something?
Huntsville.
Oh, okay, ain't too far. What, Alabama?
Rocket. Yeah, Rocket City.
Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. Love it. What are you gonna get into this weekend, Clint?
I'm hitting the river tomorrow.
Oh, no, dude, you've been living on the river.
Don't hit it.
Yeah,
Would not
that's
recommend.
every Saturday for me if it ain't raining.
Been living on them rivers, boy.
What, a 30-pack of Natty? Have a good time.
Now, we drink actual beer down
Gin
here.
and juice, come on.
Bush lattes, sir. Bush lattes.
Bush lattes.
I'm going back out, coming back in.
Take your
Okay, Ingrid.
Chicago Yankee loving natty light ass back up there.
See, we're fancy up here too.
What do you get into this weekend, Josh?
Oh, why are we stopping?
Man, I'll be in Greensboro, man. We made an offer on a company over there, and I'm trying to close this one. Yeah.
Congratulations, bro.
Thanks,
Oh
homie.
yeah.
They let you in the state of North Carolina.
I know. That's what I said.
You see, he's got his Carhartt shirt on. He's trying to fit in already.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
right?
wear. I'm gonna wear. I support Biden, man. Get the best deal. See how that works out.
He'll spin for the beach there. He'll
You're
show you
an
all around
idiot.
North Carolina.
I'm not doing this anymore. If I get cut out and I can't hear anybody,
I don't know
then
what's
y'all know
happening,
that I'm
Ingrid.
out.
That's so
Ingrid,
crazy.
Ingrid, I
don't
can't
know.
hear you. Ingrid.
Stop.
Adam, I'm gonna reach through here and knock the piss out of you.
So, Ingrid, I just want to let you know. I think it is. We are like 60%. I'm gonna say 57% that we're gonna be in Vegas for the invitational. Yeah, I'm pretty. My mom. I don't know. I can't not think of a reason why my wife and I can't go.
That'd be
But
awesome.
only if you come to break bulk, Ingrid.
What? Yeah. No, Ingrid's not coming to break bulk.
Come on.
She's got
It'll be
better
a
things to
party.
do.
Come on, where to what?
Oh, to break bulk in Houston. It's not a truck show. It's a convention.
What
Is that worth it, Adam?
Oh, dude.
What
Best
is
show
it?
I go to all year.
I'm going to it, bro.
Well-
If they give me my media pass, they better.
But Adam, is it gonna fit what we do?
For you, yes. Your
On
8
both
axles,
sides?
9 axles, 10 axles.
Yeah.
That is what the show is for. It is
Well, then
freight
send me the freaking stuff on it. Shit, and I just bought 5 more reefers too, and
Google
2 more perimeters.
Let's go.
BreakBulkAmericas.com.
Well, just send me them.
Send it to her, Adam, and just be a nice guy.
Don't yell at me. You're not my dad.
Please,
You're right. I'd have beat you a
Adam.
lot more.
And then I can come hang out with you. What's the dates on it, honey?
September
23rd and 24th.
No, 22nd,
See?
23rd.
22nd, 23rd.
Yeah, it's
I-
a Tuesday.
I
It's a
can-
Tuesday and a Wednesday, Ingrid. It's in the middle of the week, but it
Okay.
looks like it looks like a great time. I'm going because Adam talked
Okay.
me into it. So
Well, send it to me and I'll write it for
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Ingrid, you need to talk to your boys and y'all need to buy a booth because there's going to be people there with data centers and all kinds of crap looking for perimeter carriers.
Well, we've got them. I mean, and there's more coming on the way. Did you hear me say I just bought 5 more reefers?
I did. You're nuts.
that's what's up.
No, it's my direct shipper is just killing it.
I
That's
just
good,
sent you
though.
the info in private chat.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, doll. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I will make sure that we are there.
That'd be awesome. And now, I'm gonna have to get with Rob Carpenter and find an excuse to make Rob Carpenter come so we can make it a party.
I can help with that part too. He's
I
supposed to
did.
call me here in an hour.
I know. I was supposed to call him yesterday, and I totally forgot.
Well, he hasn't had time. He's it's been
Reattaching his finger again? No, I'm joking.
I was telling Amber, his wife, I'm like, what? I mean, it's just like pull his ear off. She's like, he
That
doesn't listen to
boy.
me either.
That boy's something else. I'm gonna text him right now. I'm like, dude, you going to a fucking Texas trucking show?
I'm not going there.
Well, I know you're not. You never go.
Yeah.
Rob came last year.
Well, I would, and it depends. It's like I leave Sunday to go back to the treatment center for the week. I get done on Thursday, and I've got to fly back out to California right after that. And I'm almost tempted to drive.
What are you going to California for?
It's I have meetings with my
Oh, work stuff.
direct care. Yep.
Oh,
my
okay.
direct. Yeah. But this next week I'll be in Chicago.
How long you going to be up there for?
Till Thursday. I have surgery Tuesday.
Do you stay in the hospital up there, Ingrid, or what?
What's pretty cool because the Cancer Treatment Center has what they call the towers, which is in the hospital, but
Uh-huh.
it's attached. But what they did is they took the top 3 floors and they turned them into motel rooms. So you're not like a checked in at that time. And then they also took a brewery in, and the whole thing is also,
Okay.
rooms and stuff. But
Got you.
I have like 11 appointments plus surgery, my infusion, which my surgery is my yeah, checking on my face.
Yeah.
I got like MRIs and my densities and see where my lesion is in my femur. So
golly.
yeah.
Where's the treatment center at,
Yay.
Ingrid?
And it's the Cancer Treatment Center of America. It's called City of Hope now. It's right in Zion,
Oh, okay.
right there at the line. I fly into Chicago and they pick us up, and yeah, so it's
Oh,
been
Ingrid.
amazing.
Yeah,
I'm praying for you.
my
Thank you.
cousin Ingrid just found out, or I say just found out. He found out probably like 4 or 5 months ago, but he has ocular cancer, and yeah, he's dealing with it right now. Like, they don't think it's life threatening right the moment, unless it like starts spreading down the ocular nerve and gets into his brain. But like, he's already got, like, he's saying, like, he has a blind spot, like literally right in the middle of his vision or whatever. So all he really has is peripheral, and the doctors are telling him like, hey, look, we can eradicate this right now, but we got to take your eye. And
Right.
so yeah, and they told him, they was like, man, it's like it is a 90% chance you're still going to lose your eye, whether we do it now or we do it later before it starts becoming an issue. You're still going to lose it. And he keeps holding on and everything, and he's like, man, I just want to lose it. I said, yeah, man. It's like, but dude, you got to worry about that shit spreading, though, bro. I said, what if it spreads to your other eye, dude? Or what if it becomes another kind of cancer? I was like, I wouldn't want to lose my eye either, bro. But you got one son that just graduated high school, and you have 2 other kids that one's still in diapers and one just entered elementary school. It's like, man, you gotta better do what the fuck you gotta do to make sure you're there to at least see them kids with your one eye walk across that stage or something. So,
And it's the thing is, it's like ocular also is something that moves to the other eye, literally.
yeah.
And I didn't learn that until y'all know I have melanoma, but melanoma is not just what they call skin cancer. It's just go have it cut off. It's because you're in the sun. It's not. Mine is genetic, but thing is about you have to think about melanoma being the skin cancer. Is it actually is affected by everything that is skin tissue in your body. So all your organs, your heart, your lungs, your liver, your whole system.
I didn't know that. Holy crap.
So it
I think I might
moves.
have a melanoma. I have to go check it out. It's on my knee.
And
You
it
straight need
will.
to do that.
It moves. So this on my lip, when they had to take that out, which was my whole lip. I mean, literally. From here to here and here to here in the whole middle. And they took skin and muscle from my face and rebuilt it, my whole face here.
Wow.
But I had it when we were at Matt's. I had no idea. I went in.
Is this your first time?
No. I
So
had
have you had the
lymph nodes out in
immunotherapy?
2003. Yes, I have. Yes. And then I'm on infusions now. But I have a lesion that's in my bone marrow in my middle of my right thigh that I had since last May. So I go back and I have to have injections in it because it's almost big enough for them to go in with a robot and take up that little piece of femur. And I mean, it's like, it's I've tried to never complain. And I mean, y'all see me when I'm up there or whatever. I mean, I'm still I will carry my laptop and keyboard into the pre-op with me Tuesday morning. It's just the way it works. But the thing is I stay on top of it. I have to. But again, melanomas, of course, it comes from sun as much as it does genetic, more sun than anything. And people don't realize how important it is to just go get something checked. You don't know, it may be basal
Yeah.
cell.
How do
maybe
you know if
squamous
it's
cell.
melanoma or not?
Go and Google melanoma and look at what's called the melanoma ABCs. Okay. There's
All right.
things like the shape of it. If you have the shape of it and you take a pencil and lay down the middle, and if the 2 sides don't match in the outside shapes, it definitely needs to be checked. If it seems to grow, if it seems to change colors, if it anything like that. Now, though, this is the crazy one with you is when I left Matt's, I knew I had to go get my injections, my infusion, so I went and had that done. And they said, "Hey, we have a new dermatologist up here. Need to go get you to see him." I'm like, "No, I want to get on the plane and go home." And they're like, "Nope, got to stop by there on the way out." And I did, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm great." And he's like, "You look really good, but what is that on your lip?" And I said, "It's dry skin." Had no difference of flesh color than anything in this world. And I mean,
Oh my
I've had
God.
so many different kinds of melanoma. I kind of know what to look for or whether to go chaff it check. So I was like, yeah, it gets dry. I don't, my face, I'm horrible about putting cream, what all the crap you put on your face. I don't do all that. And I'm lucky to wash what layer of makeup I took off yesterday. Anyway, and I'm like, I can scratch it because it's peeling, and sometimes I scratch it too hard and it bleeds. And he goes, I'm gonna biopsy it. So he just went in, took a little biopsy, and this was on Wednesday. And Friday he called me and he said, it's melanoma. So I flew back up on Sunday. Monday they were gonna do, or Tuesday they were gonna do the little Mohs surgery where they just keep taking little bitty layers off. They get all of it and you're done. It doesn't go
Oh,
deep and all this. Well, they ended up,
oh,
and it was like a stage 2. So they had to
oh,
go
wow.
all the way in. So the next morning they left it open and they then took me with a plastic surgeon and a regular surgeon and literally took from right here on the side of my nose down to here, on my lip, up here. And they got it all. I mean, do I look funky? Yeah.
No,
Ingrid,
But
you
it
know,
gives,
there are much
it's
easier
it's
ways. There are
okay.
much easier ways to get plastic surgery done and turn back the clock.
Okay,
You don't
y'all are
have to
gonna
go
okay.
through all this shit.
Anybody watching this shit is gonna think that I am just horrible. I don't care. So after he got done and it started going down, and I went back to the first checkup, I said, "What is wrong with you?" And he said, "What?" I said, "If you're gonna take the skin and the muscle out of here and flatten all my wrinkles, why couldn't you do it on this side and give me a facelift?" And he said, "Because the insurance wouldn't let me do that." I said, "If you'd have taken this out of here and laid it over here and took a picture of it and told them I had it on both sides, you could have done it and we'd have been fine."
Ingrid's like, "Listen, doc, let me tell you how to work this insurance shit real quick."
You're not wrong, Ingrid. I mean, they're giving people CDLs under that premises. She passed. She's
Uh,
fine.
Dell, Dell, if you're the slightest bit concerned, I would say get an appointment with a dermatologist. They will get you in
Absolutely.
quickly if you even think it's
Yes,
melanoma, they will make you a priority because melanoma spreads that fast.
it does. It
Okay,
does.
yeah,
It's
because
oh, go ahead,
I've
Dale.
never
Sorry.
had any like skin growths or anything, and I started trekking 3 years ago. It looked kind of just like a tiny little bump on my knee. It kind of just looked like maybe a wart, and I've not really had any warts either. But I was like, that's weird. And then I haven't even looked at my knee.
Josh has
You
had
just go.
warts.
You just go so hard out there trekking and whatever. And I only looked at it because I've been laying out in the sun, and I'm like, damn, that wart got big. I mean, it's a big bump on my knee. And so I don't know. I mean, and somebody had just brought up the topic of melanoma. My mom's best friend did. My mom died of leukemia, and she just brought it up, I don't know, like a week ago. And I was like, what's melanoma? And it's almost like one of those things. I don't know. Maybe I'm just one of those person worried and trying to diagnose herself, but
You
also
can
it grew
never
a lot.
Yeah.
It grew a lot in 3 years, and I've never had anything like that. And it's weird to me.
well
So I don't know.
be more secure in knowing if it's been 3 years, it's probably not, but it's worth going to get checked out regardless.
Okay, good. I'm going to get it checked out when I get money again. Like I'm literally on zero right now because I missed half of work on May because of truck repair, and then I had to take time off to move out. So now I'm like running on $0 until my next run. So
I
You'll
get that.
find that a lot of dermatologists will do courtesy checks.
really,
And yes, and not charge. And also your health departments
oh,
are great about it as well.
okay.
Dermatologists are great about doing a melanoma health check, especially when you've got changes in one. I didn't mean to drag this off into all this stuff. Sorry,
No,
y'all, but
no,
No,
no.
at the same
no,
time,
Because I
at the
think it's
same
all the
time,
important.
best.
I think
All
it's
the
important
dots are
people should
lining
know
up.
it.
So my
Yeah.
grandfather was a truck driver, and he passed in '99. He had it on his face. He started driving a truck in 1935, into 34, and he had it on his temple. Well, everybody thought it was from the sun in the left side of the window. And that's kind of where nobody knows. But the thing is, of if that's where it started and how it progressed to the generation. But he passed and it moved to his stomach in 99. Well,
Damn.
then in '03, I had it in my lymph nodes in my neck. Well, got that taken care of, didn't think anything about it. In 17, it came back and it was on my side and then down my face. And then my oldest brother was diagnosed 6 months later with stage 3. He's on his
Hmm.
second round of stage 3. And then my mother had it on her face real bad. And we
Hmm.
did the genetic testing and she passed in 22 because it went to stomach cancer.
Wow.
And so now it's like, you know, I was a sun baby. I grew up at Myrtle Beach in the summer and in Daytona, we
Cover
had
yourself
houses in
with
both
baby
places.
oil.
Yeah, absolutely. I lived in baby oil with iodine, motor oil. I mean, I'm a 60s baby. I'm a 61 and I'm 65 this year. So, I mean, it was just and being at the beach every summer my whole life till I was grown.
So
Um, Go ahead, Adam.
I was just gonna say a kind of a cool tidbit for melanoma. I just asked you if you did the immunotherapy. My
Yes.
my grandmother was one of the first people who took the experimental immunotherapy.
Really?
Yep. So her research helped develop the immunotherapy treatment for all melanoma patients.
Oh,
And what
wow.
and what
God
is
love her.
immunotherapy?
It's a kind of we explain it in my side of this is it's the same of chemo as far as you take it the same way. You don't have the side effects as a lot like losing hair. But the thing is immunotherapy goes in and attacks all of it in your body. It goes through your whole body. Where chemo basically kind of targets
Oh,
certain
okay. Do they
things.
also call it targeted therapy?
No, that's a little bit different. That's when they
Oh.
just inject or whatever. But um, yeah, that is so cool, Adam. Wow,
Yeah, it
that's
was
pretty
pretty neat.
neat. Yeah, I've done real well, and then I have to take a bone infusion because of my femur,
Do you
and
take
since they're afraid my
Akkermansia?
femur is no, I take Zometa.
So look up Akkermansia. It's a supplement that's supposed to help with the immunotherapy and make it work stronger.
I will look that up. I will look that up. Yeah. But it all works out, it's the thing is everybody kind of gets quiet and they kind of step back, and I don't talk about melanoma as much as I should. I'll be honest with you. When this happened, um I called Derek Bars and I said, okay, we are fixing to start whatever we need to do about protecting us from windows and stuff. And that wasn't that week that one of my drivers got, because he had basal cell and he has a prescription for 10. And an officer in Arizona wrote him a ticket for him. And I was hot. And I mean, I was hot. And I was like, I'm fixing to start something to stir a shit ton of trouble. And you'll still love me. So there you go.
Always.
I don't care. It's just the officer told my guy, and I was on speakerphone, and my guy said, my boss is on the phone. He said, I'm not talking to her, and I said, well, I guess you're going to listen then, because here's my question: do you have melanoma? And he said, I don't have to answer that. And I said, that tells me no. I said, but I bet you don't have a dog either. And he said, I don't have to answer that. And I said, then you don't need tinted windows any more than I do, because I need just as protection from the general public as you do, being hidden behind the windows. But I also need to make sure that every life on the highway is safe, whether you're driving a vehicle or whether you got melanoma behind the glass.
Yeah, I got a ticket for tinted window, and it's not my truck. I don't own it, and so we had to get rid of the tinting on the window. And suddenly, my arm is 5 shades darker on the left, but it actually helped a lot.
Well, it's like I told them all, and
It was in Iowa.
I expressed highly and loudly to everybody in DC when I walked in here not just a few weeks ago was, guess what? You asked me here. Well, I'm fixing to tell you that if I get stopped and somebody tells me I have to take 10 off, my words out of my mouth is you can kiss my ass. I'll pay for your ticket all day long. At least
Yeah,
one of
that
them
was an
eyes.
Iowa officer.
So yeah, I'm yeah. Y'all be ready because it's fixing to, you know. And the thing is that you don't go about this kind of stuff with anything that you are trying to stir trouble. You address it and you go after it to find a solution. And you need these people for the solution, just like you need everybody for a solution. You don't stir shit and start shit and talk shit and just be a shit. You go, you go in fixing it. Um, Kind of the thing is you get, what's your son? You get bees easier with honey or whatever the hell that is. So,
Yeah.
but be ready. It's
Using
coming.
honey vinegar.
It's coming.
Damn, I'm glad I logged back on to hear that.
Anyway,
Well,
okay. Something different.
Happier discussions. What am I eating for dinner tonight?
I don't know. What are you eating
What
for
are you
dinner
eating
tonight?
for dinner?
I don't know. I'm kidless and wifeless. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, bro, fucking cereal. Cereal. What are you talking about?
No.
Lucky Charms,
Ribeye.
baby. Whole
Ribeye.
box.
Crunch. Captain
Ribeye on the
What?
Barbie.
Ribeye on the Barbie.
No, cereal, bro.
Captain
Classic single man dinner. Cereal.
Single woman dinner.
All right, whatever.
Get the hell outta here.
Shit, dude. Ready? Hey, go get you some hot dogs and a box of mac and cheese. Not that shit with the liquid cheese. It's got to be the powdered cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Annie's in the pantry.
Oh,
I made chili last night. I got hot dogs in there. I might do chili dogs.
He's got that white. He got that white people money, Josh.
liberal.
I got that white people money.
I knew it.
With that Annie's
I'm
mac and
thinking-
cheese.
I went home last week, and of course, there's never anything in my house because nobody lives there, and I'm not there. So I went home last week, and I got me one of the small boxes of Captain Crunch, this size box. And I ate on it for 2 days, and it was like, oh shit, I don't have it this much left in it. It's not going to cover the
Yellow
bowl
5
well.
and red
So
40?
I pulled the top apart, and I poured milk in the box, and I ate it out of the box. And I'm like,
I love you, Ingrid.
You enjoy that
Oh,
yellow
man.
5 and that red 40, Ingrid?
Nathan's the only one that understand this. Nathan, I'm telling you, I got Hill Country mac and cheese, Hill Country Fair mac and cheese in the pantry, bro. HEB brand, you know what I mean?
Do they still do Hill Country Fair?
They do still make Hill Country. Hey, here's the funny thing about this. So it used to just be Hill Country Fair, but HEB had to be bougie, and they had to make HEB brand shit. So they have 2 store brands. It's the funniest thing ever. I don't know. It's the funniest shit.
Keep
All I
buying
care about is
HEB.
the abuelas that are in HEB making the homemade tortillas, bro. That's all I care about.
They do make homemade tortillas
Keep
in
buying
HEB.
produce at HEB right now. Keep buying the
Well,
produce.
I just
I've
had teriyaki chicken and portobello mushrooms right here on the show.
Ooh, nice.
You eat healthy. I eat like crap.
Me too.
I do eat very healthy. I always have.
I eat like crap too. Here's the secret. I mean, I say it doesn't matter what you eat because it does, but as long as you just keep your calorie intake, at a minimum, you can eat whatever you want.
Bullshit.
That's the way I look at it. That's the way I do it. I do. I eat red meat. I eat dairy. I eat all that shit, and I'm still losing weight.
There's nothing wrong with red meat and dairy, but you gotta watch the processed shit.
Oh, I don't
You
need
really
a lot of
do.
bunch. I don't need a lot of that shit.
Calories? What's
It's-
that, Pedro?
I don't care if you're
That thing
talking
that makes you
about
fat,
business or thoughts or food or whatever the topic is. Garbage in, garbage out. That's the rule. That's what happens.
Hey, but you just said the key word to the food part: garbage out. Right in the toilet. So Dale, listen to this. So I went to the gym today, and I don't know if you know Jeff Dickinson, but so I went to the gym. When I was in the gym, a buddy of ours, Jeff, he texted me and said, "Hey man, call me. Are you free to talk?" I was like, "I'll call you when I'm done." And when I called him, he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm leaving to the gym on my way to McDonald's to fill myself back up with all the calories I just lost."
Okay. All right. Wait a second. I have a very important question. How in the flying fuck do you find time to work out at the gym when you're a freight broker?
I do it on my lunch, bro.
Oh, okay.
You get
Yeah,
lunch?
instead of not. Well, I mean, fuck yeah, I do.
I work
Hell,
during lunch. So.
I mean, I don't. But most days, if I do eat, when I actually eat lunch, I will eat it at my desk. But a couple of days a week, instead of taking a 30-minute lunch, I take an hour lunch and I go to the gym. And that's what I do. And it is a 10-minute ride there and a 10-minute ride back. So I get 40 minutes at the gym. I do 10 minutes on the row machine, and I do 2,000 meters. I do 10 minutes on the bike, and I knock out 2.5 to 2 3/4 mile. And then I spend the other 20 minutes doing a weight circuit.
I walked to the office today from my car.
No. And I mean, and I mean, I don't have to go to the gym to lose weight because I have my food intake under control, and that's really what matters. You do not have to work out to lose weight. It is all about caloric intake, all about how much food you put in your body. However, because of how I'm losing weight with the GLP-1 shot, is it keeps you from eating, and so you don't get a lot of nutrition. And most of my nutrition is through a liquid diet. So I make sure I work out to make sure I keep my muscles strong and my bones strong and all of that stuff. Because those GLP-1 shots, one of their biggest side effects is like it messes with your muscle density and your bone density. And it's not the shot itself that does it. It's because it doesn't make you eat. And so you're losing nutrition because you're not eating. And that's why people get like that, like me. I don't have the fucking, what do they call that face? Well, go something face. I don't know, but
face.
Yeah, that's why I don't have none of that stuff, bro. Ozempic face. Like most people on the shots, they lose so much weight, like their face starts sinking in and stuff. But it's because you don't have nutrition. And so I'm really big on that. I make sure I have a high protein intake, and I make sure I work out, and even if it's just walking, like as long as you're doing something that keeps your muscle strong and keeps you active, that's the important thing. So yeah, but not and sorry to cut you off. And Spencer or Adam, I'll tell you this, bro. I have learned over the course of my 42 years that the most important thing on this planet is your own personal mental health. Whatever that looks like to you, to be happy and get out your frustrations and get time to yourself, you need to do that shit. And to me, it is either time in my garage playing with my tools, it is going on a walk, or it is going to the gym. And when I go to the gym, I put my phone in the fucking locker. I do not wear earbuds, and I just focus on that. So, and that's me. That is my time to myself, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. So, but I've never had any. My boss don't care, and my customers don't care. So, yeah, bro, got to take that time for yourself, man. Got to take that time for yourself. And I don't do it in the evening because I live near a military base, and when all the soldiers get off, first thing they do is go to the paid gym when they have 15 free gyms on post. The stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, but whatever.
They probably do it to pick up chicks.
I was gonna say,
they don't give a shit about lifting, bro.
Oh,
Nathan,
man.
there is nothing premier about that protein. That is liquid crap.
Premier's pretty decent protein. Premier's pretty decent protein. It actually is.
I can't drink Premier. I drink
My wife,
Core
we have
Power.
like a year's supply of all these flavors, and it's not really even mine. My wife uses it, but I just steal them from time to time.
I can't do the only thing I can do is vanilla. I can't do no flavored protein drinks. I don't know why. I've tried everything. I just can't do it. Only vanilla. I don't know. They all taste weird because they all taste fake, like you get cookies and cream. That shit don't taste like cookies and cream ice cream. It tastes, you know what I mean? It tastes like some cheapo store brand Oreos crunched up in some buttermilk.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still make them, but my favorite protein drink on the face of the planet used to be Muscle Milks. Dude, those things were like crack. I don't know if they still make them because I buy my protein from Sam's Club.
It's strange how they have like sports drinks now that are protein drinks.
They all taste nasty, Dale, don't they? Have you tried them?
I haven't tried them.
Even the Gatorade ones, they taste.
Oh, I haven't tried them. I don't know. It just seems weird to me though that it's all clear colors.
I will say, if any, I will not buy any product that says like protein cookies, protein popcorn. I don't buy any of that shit because it all tastes like shit. I'll buy protein drinks and I'll buy protein powder, but I don't buy protein snacks, and it all tastes like crap, in my opinion.
Oh, we got that. My wife was on the HEB specifically for these things.
Oh, energy drinks. What are you saying, Dale? What's your thing?
Grams, but it's like cold, chilled.
Oh, cool. Oh, I'm gonna look at those.
See, I've never had an energy drink. Don't ever. Yeah, I would climb up a freaking wall. I mean, I'm not wired too tight for that.
The increase in cancers in the 20s and 30s is starting to be attributed to energy drinks.
I don't drink them. I'm ADHD, so they don't work on me either. It's like pointless.
If you look at the absolute garbage in a Red Bull,
Just never look.
Whatever you do, don't put that junk in your body.
Be a man and use ephedrine. No, I'm joking.
Go get some grade A methamphetamine.
Shut up, Ingrid.
No, for protein, check out Flav City. I have tried his a few times. I need to get back on drinking protein stuff, especially taking the freaking shots for diabetes. But I like his because I take I've got like 4 medications for diabetes, but for the shot I take Manjaro.
I take I did take tirzepatide. I never got over 2.5 on it.
Oh God!
And over 2 years, I went down, but then I started eating what I was supposed to eat, and shit, I went 90 pounds lighter. But a lot of that was all of this in the last.
The thing I like about Flav City is it's got very limited ingredients, and that's the big thing. You don't want to put a bunch of additives in your body because your body can't digest them.
Yeah, I get the RTDs I get some ready to drinks, which is what I drink in the morning when I take my meds, and then I don't know the protein powder I have. I do buy it from Sam's. It is a name brand, but I like to get the ones that have the vitamin and amino stacks in them. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people just like raw protein, but I don't know, like it's so good. They make stuff so good now that like, I mean, again, if you can get one that does have a lot of good raw unprocessed like aminos and vitamin stacks and stuff like that. Like I think that's why a lot of protein is overlooked, because people think, oh, I only have to work out. Like protein's only for people who work out. No, it's not. Protein drinks and mixtures are extremely healthy, man. They have got all kinds if you get ones that are made well, they've got all kinds of different vitamins and minerals and all kinds of different supplements and stuff in them that are extremely good for you that you will not get from anything else. Like if you're worried about fiber, drink your ass some protein shakes, because most protein shakes have a really good amount of fiber in them and all these other things. So yeah, I think everyone should drink protein shake a day, man. At least one, it's 20, 30 grams. Boom, right there. You should do at least 100 grams of protein in your daily diet.
All right, guys, I hate to do this to you, but
no, it's all good, Ingrid. We're about to leave. I love you. Bye. Hey, I text Rob and told him that we're all going to break bulk. So you text his ass. You text him and tell him. I literally was texting him on the show.
I did too. That's what I was doing. Anyway, be careful. Love you guys. Adam,
love you too, Ingrid.
See you soon.
I can't wait to see you in Vegas.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Later. Freaking queen of trucking right there, bro. Do you know her, Nathan?
I feel like I've met her, but she's been on. I've met her at some of your the lounge.
Dude, she is literally the queen of truck driving. I mean, that lady's
going through her profile and blackjack and stuff.
Yeah, Ingrid is freaking amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Love her. All right, we'll wind it down, guys. Man, this has been a fucking best freestyle I've had in a minute, dude. Like almost 3 hours, and we had some good conversations tonight, dude. Like, man, freaking fantastic. Josh, we're gonna start with you, man. Before I get to announcements and sponsor breaks, exiting, comments, questions, concerns, updates. Do you want to give yourself some plugs?
No, hell no. Everyone have a safe weekend.
Oh, awesome, bro. Awesome. Mr. Cheney. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me, Nate, man. Dude, it's good to have you on, man. You've been on before, but it's nice to chill with you, dude.
Yeah, I've been busy like a little beaver building a little supply chain world over here. So but yeah, you show up some of my stuff, so we gotta pay you back and be
I try to go to all of them, bro. I do.
Well, I guess the thing I would just mention to you or ask is just be like, I'm definitely going down this path of bringing all of the content creators and community builders and stuff together in the industry. So if you've got any space in your schedule for wanting to make more money, like let's talk, because I'm building the path to be able to do
I know you are, dude, and I do have time, and I wanted to jump on that call that you had last month, but I think it was at my uncle's funeral or something. I don't know. Something immediately like popped up, and I wasn't able to hop on that thing that you had like last month when you were meeting and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, we'll talk, Nathan. We'll talk. Like me and you, I got your number and everything, and we'll hook up, bro, and find out what's popping.
All right, that works.
What else you got, bro? You got anything else for us?
No, I'm no, just having fun.
Fucking A, dude.
Growing some business.
The real Mr. Spencer.
I don't got anything, bro. It's gonna be a weekend. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
I know. What's your? Oh, they're up there visiting family. That's where they're from, right? Is Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know.
Up there visiting family. I'm just down here. Gotta go do some pre-hire stuff for the fire department tomorrow.
Cool. How's your little local and neighborhood political run going?
Oh my god, dude!
You put your name out yet? You put your name out,
I'm
bro.
so
Just back
tempted.
out.
Like,
just back out.
Wait, what is it for, Adam?
No shame.
It's,
he wants to be the HOA president.
Oh God.
It's like the glorified HOA. Down here in Florida, they have what's called community development districts, or CDDs. And what they do is they control the paving of the roads, and like if your neighborhood has amenities, like my neighborhood has a lazy river.
Oh shit.
And water slides and like tennis and basketball, and so the CDD maintains all that. And it's run by a 5-member elected board that is publicly elected. And I waited until the last minute because nobody else had put in for it. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go do it. No sooner than I put in than 2 other dudes put in. And like the amount of mudslinging for this position, it is next level. And I'm just like, you guys realize this is like a glorified HOA, right? Like it's not that serious. But I mean, it's crazy. You know, my neighbors are all fighting because they're talking about, some of them are wanting to build a second amenity center, which would raise the CDDs raise your mortgage.
Oh shit.
So it would raise people's mortgage $100 to $200 a month.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's for life. Like that's until the bond is paid off.
I don't understand how y'all fall in that trap. That's crazy.
But that's it's just crazy, man. I was doing it to be positive and do something good for my community, and the infighting is just insane. I'm just like, I just kind of maybe not.
Dang. Yeah, that. All right, Dale, you're back for the final few minutes. We're literally about to roll some sponsor, pay some bills here, and then we're going to get off. So, what do you got to say, Dale, before I do some sponsor breaks?
Phone battery kept dying. All I was trying to say back when I was losing connection was that if I need protein, I eat protein sources. I don't get powder. I don't get, I eat the chicken, I eat the cow, I eat the fish, and I call it God's table. I go straight to the source of the vitamins that I'm seeking.
Very true. Very true. Well, I feel. I do too, but.
And I love the way God prepared them and all the different vegetables and
Don't be
fruits.
hating. Don't be hating on my chemicals, Dale.
I'm not
Okay.
hating. I'm not above vices and guilty pleasures, but if I'm needing protein, I'm not going to a protein powder.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true. All right. What else do you have to say, Dale? Do you have anything else do you want to say? And maybe give yourself some plugs where people can follow you since you're now doing your trucking vlog.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so super quick. I just started a YouTube channel and I have somebody who's waiting in the wings as soon as I have money to pay her to build out some other social medias and sync them all up to the store and make the store better that I've made so I can kick out some merchandise. And I'm just doing trucking from here until wherever it takes me, probably the end of my life. For my kids, I'm a single mom and I'm building a legacy and I want to get land and houses and things for them to leave behind and just show them that life is a beautiful gift and that nothing is so bad in this world that it's worth giving up this beautiful gift. So anyway, and I'm trying to document it and brand it and help my money make money. And so that's my whole interest in the social medias, which I haven't been a part of the entire time that social media has been around because I'm kind of an introvert and I don't love a lot of things about it. But in a business model, I'm okay with it. So anyway, look, probably between now and the end of year, things looking bigger and more produced because that's the direction that it's heading. And please follow and support me if you like it. And
well, where can they do that, Dale?
So right now, all I have is LinkedIn and YouTube, and I'm at Diesel Del on YouTube, and I'm Delphine Arvish on LinkedIn. Everything else will be Diesel Del, and then I have my little 3-pound Chihuahua with me. He's pretty much the container of my heart, and he's Diesel Dog. And so I'm Dee Dee, he's Dee Dee. Together we're the Dee Dees. So the other, and I did the D's nuts spelling for Dee Dees. So it's DDEEZ Supply Co. at .com. So anyhow, everything will be linked as it arises, and that's the only places you can find me so far, but it's going to be very different by the end of the year.
All right, fantastic. And you come on all the time. So as things progress and change and such not, then you'll be able to give live updates. So
and for the couple that are still here, I'm moving out of this apartment and I'm not going to have an address. I registered my CDL and my truck to my brother's properties in Washington State here where I have my license. But I officially, as of tomorrow night at midnight, don't have a place
You're
anymore.
homeless.
And
We get it.
I'm purging everything. And so I live between my pickup truck and my semi truck.
We're not going to share your homeless GoFundMe, Dale, so don't ask.
I don't need a GoFundMe anymore. I just got a $26,000 raise per year.
Hey, hell yeah.
By getting rid of the address. So
I know that's right. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do some sponsor breaks here. I don't know, maybe about 2 minutes worth of some love, pay some bills, pay attention because got some wonderful sponsors. Y'all know I don't mess around with people that do not provide a service and do something for this industry. So first up, Freight Validate. Our boy Dale Prax, he was on the show for most of the show, dropped out some bombs about vetting, validating your carriers, them brokers, all of this stuff, trying to get rid of that freight fraud, that theft. And y'all can go find him at freightvalidate.com/lounge. Check out this cool video, show you a little bit more about what they do. All right. I'm making Dale a cool video with some nice voiceovers here in a minute because he's the odd man out. All right. Next up, our new sponsor, 123 Load Board. Brokers, carriers, shippers, drive your business forward. Go get yourself signed up with 123 Load Board.
123 Load Board gives you more. With 100,000 plus loads posted daily. A profit calculator for better bidding. storage for easy document access, and get load advances directly from the platform. Drive your business forward at 123loadboard.com or call 877-875-5301. Use the codes at the bottom of your screen for a discount.
And if you're looking for some truck parking, trailer parking, whether you're a carrier, broker, shipper, hey, you may need some overflow storage, place to store them trailers to get dropped so you can load them up, get them folks in and out your facilities real quick. Give our homies over at Freight Ninja a call.
Freight Ninja sites aren't just to park one truck and trailer. They can be the main base to park your fleet, a drop yard near one of your shippers or receivers, and a whole host of other things. Find out more of what they offer and how Freight Ninja can help you by visiting freightninja.com or give them a ring at 844-303-1505. Make sure you use code LOUNGENINJA to get special pricing.
Finally, we got our good friends over here at Shoreline Capital. You need yourself some funding. Can't wait for those net terms for what you got to deal with your shippers, brokers, carriers, all that other stuff. Give them a call, Shoreline Capital.
Need to check fuel prices 100 miles down the road? Trying to book a load at 3 a.m. but need a credit check on a shipper or broker? Well, Shoreline has an app for that. Access and monitor your account from the palm of your hand. Run financial reports. See open loads. Check fuel prices at 2,000 plus locations. All on the Shoreline Capital app, now available on Apple and Android devices. To see more of what Shoreline offers, including how to get set up, check them out on the web at ShorelineCapital.com or reach out by phone at 801-605-8822. Don't forget to use code SURETHING365 to get your first invoice up to $2,000 for free.
All right, some updates. Let's see. Well, it's the end of the week, so we don't have any more shows for this week. But next week, you can tune in to Iron Minds. That's going to be me, Nick Klingensmith, Michael Lombard, possibly Trey Griggs. That'll be 6:30 a.m. Central on Tuesdays. We get together. We all just exercise, talk about motivation, fitness, health stuff. You know, just good things. Get everyone's morning started quick. And next Wednesday, we got some cool folks in the lounge. The Corvette couple. These are some folks that, it says it in their name. There's Corvette people, and they used to tour the country doing Corvette shows, own several vets, and then they decided to get into trucking after they retired. So now they travel around the country doing enclosed car hauling, and we are going to get them on the show to talk about what their life was like beforehand and what their retirement is like while they're out there on the road. And then next Thursday, we'll have the Road Dog Coffee podcast as usual, and John Cantera's show, TikTok Diner, and no show next Friday for the lounge. We're going to take a break, and that's going to wrap it up for us. So I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. We appreciate y'all joining us for this lovely Freestyle Friday. Went really long this week, 3 hours, but it was a wonderful show. And as I always say, chunk them deuces, baby, and let's get to some beautiful bean footage.
The views and opinions expressed on this show by its guests are not necessarily those of Lounge Media Group or the show host. So if you sue someone, make sure it's the party responsible for hurting your feelings. Also, grow up, be an adult, and understand not everyone thinks like you. And that's okay.